Thank you for putting away your farts, Connor.
I mean, it was getting a little unnecessary. I'm not gonna lie.
Plus, it
Yeah,
was
let's
starting to
Just enjoy
smell.
this.
It's really starting stinking.
The
Yeah,
sound
I
of
put them away for the
silence.
night. Oh shit! I dropped one.
No!
Oh no!
God damn it! It's all over the floor now.
I was
Connor!
trying, Connor. I was trying to read my book.
Is it bad to now say that I burp so all the gastral bullshit's gonna coalesce into a tornado of bullshit?
I thought
I
you were going
hope
to say the
Austin
alphabet.
doesn't leave us for this.
As our resident weather advisor, that sounds legit.
Thank you. It's Fartmageddon in here. Oh my god,
It's
we're
a
back.
fartnado.
Oh my god, this is
Why
Connor
did-
in the center.
Wait a minute,
This is a
you're
real
playing an
sequel.
elemental.
I have a.
Wait a minute, guys, he's playing an elemental.
No.
That
Don't do
fucker
it.
boomed us.
Don't do it.
The strongest wins.
I am the bean elemental.
When the wind blows,
Oh.
you will know.
I just imagine him like hitting on the guy or girl, like, oh, my coffee's cold, and just grabs a coffee and just hands it back.
Oh, yeah?
Oh shit.
It's still cold. It just smells bad now.
Exactly.
There you go. That was
Oh.
sweet.
Now you will never play Genasi ever the same way again. You're welcome, chat.
Welcome everybody
There's a post where
back
it's-
to the
Sorry,
Welcome
I
everybody to the Unexpectables. I would like to
What?
I feel as if we should start with one of our biggest things. Monty, something has occurred
Yeah,
in
something
recent
sure
time.
did
Where
occur.
can they find you, and what happened recently to you? Please
So
explain.
You can find me at Monty Glue posting pictures of my Warhammer army because I've lost control of my life. And
Now,
you can
now,
find me
indeed, now you get it.
Yeah, I know. Now I understand, and I hate it. I'm
Yeah,
like,
you get. Yeah. Mhm.
now I'm like, here's the problem. I'm like, I have a Forge Fiend, or I could make a Mauler Fiend, or I could just get another Forge Fiend to make both. And I'm just like, this is bad.
Now, I
this
want
is
you to-
not good.
When I was 11, I was doing my goddamn my newspaper route in -30 to ford a fucking Land Raider,
Yep.
and that's what I had to do to make
All
those
right.
Did you
things.
say Landmaster?
And then you can also find me at twitch.tv/MontyGlue. I'll be streaming tomorrow, probably streaming on Sunday, random streams, kind of all throughout the week. So Halloween happened. Happy Halloween for all of you guys who enjoyed Spook Month. I hope you all were safe and ate copious amounts of candy. So I have a story to tell. I got the fright of my life on Halloween. So Halloween day, you probably saw on my Twitter, I carved a pumpkin and I roasted the pumpkin seeds. So I took my pumpkin outside and put it on the front porch. And I had like a little like $3 pumpkin light that I got from like a Halloween store, and I just shoved it in there and it looked really cute. And so I went back inside and I sat down, I watched a movie with Connor and friends. I did a bunch of other stuff. And then about 2 a.m., I was like, okay, I'm tired. Like, I'm really, really tired. I need to go to bed. So I got up, put my jacket on, and went outside, and it was just pitch black outside. It was complete darkness. And I'm walking up the pathway around my house because I live in a basement suite, and I hear someone shoveling snow. Like I hear a noise. And I'm just like, who in their right mind is shoveling snow at 2 a.m. when the only snow that's on the ground is on the lawns? There's no snow on any of the driveways at all. But I hear someone shoveling snow, like I hear like a crunching noise. So I keep going up the pathway and I go, Dad, like I quietly call out for my dad, and I turn the corner and I run into a fucking black bear with my legs.
What?
Yeah.
Mm.
And you know when something happens, like your brain compartmentalizes like the most like logical thing. At first I'm like, oh, this is someone's dog, because it was like big, hairy animal.
Oh,
dog. And then
giant dog.
the size of it hit me because it came up past my belly. It was standing on its back and it came past my belly button. And I was like, not dog, not dog. And I immediately turned and ran back into my apartment at full speed and like closed my door, locked my door. And I called my parents immediately, like, don't let the dogs outside. And I turned off the lights and looked out the window. I called Rabbit and I was like giving Rabbit a very panicked adrenaline shot, like play-by-play, and I'm like, I just ran into a fucking bear. I just ran into it with my fucking legs. Are you kidding me? And like I was watching and I saw the bear go past. It was so big. It was so huge. It was a fully grown black bear. And I watched as it went across towards our neighbor's place and out of sight. And then I watched in horror as another one went past. There were 2 of them there.
Mhm.
And I was like, "Ah!"
Just-
They
So
ate my fucking pumpkin. The bears ate my pumpkin. That's what the touching was. They were eating the pumpkin.
Nadine, and
so then you went back
Nadine?
outside and
Beat him up.
so Nadine, so I went and picked up Nadine, okay, and when she told me this story, the only thing I could think was, I think the message is sent.
Yeah, right.
So,
So-
here's
Lord.
a follow-up
Hmm.
question for you. Are you certain they were
Cowabunga it is
bears?
then.
Because
Oh, yeah,
it was
I-
Halloween and it was a full moon. They could have been
bears.
werewolves.
I mean, we're bears. You
We're
never
bears,
know.
yeah.
Well, I mean, Monty, you didn't stop and consider they asked you trick or treat.
They ate my pumpkin without asking, you know.
So treat then.
So trick
Mhm.
then.
Oh, wait.
they'll get a
But-
trick, all right.
See, wait. See, I will be honest. Maybe this is all traceable back to the fact that our mother at one time shot a BB gun at a black bear to keep it. Keep it.
Did I throw a rock at a bear?
No, you didn't throw a rock
So it was revenge.
at a
I
bear.
didn't- I threw a rock at a bear.
Why? It's
Mom
not like
shot a
that bear
bear.
grew up, got a scar over its eye, and is planning revenge on us like Jaws 4.
Berry
Yeah.
butter.
Crazy if that was true. No, Nadine,
yes.
I moved into my new place, and the first day, a bear shit in my backyard. That was a fucking horse head.
It
But
blessed you.
yes, so
It
that's
said,
what
welcome
happened.
to the neighborhood.
That's what happened to me on Halloween, in case you all were wondering, and that's why there was a very all capitalized tweet about me freaking out. I am fine. I probably would have been fine. It was a little scary because food's involved, and any animal and food you really don't want to get in their space. But the bear is really funny because the bears actually came back after a while, and Mom and Dad turned on the front light, and Mom opened the door and said, "Hey, what do you think you're doing?" to the bear. And the bear, of course, did nothing. And my mom called me and said, "I told it to I asked it what it was doing, and it did nothing." I'm like, "Good job, Mom. You did great." Anyway.
A bit of
That's-
go
that's-
home.
that-
Yeah, literally.
Thanks, Mom. That is.
Yeah,
I want you
yeah.
to know that when I heard that, I wasn't even surprised. I was like, yeah, that's what Mom
That's
would
peak
do.
mom. That's peak mom right there.
That was
Anyway,
what
there's
the
my
mom would do.
story. Thank you for letting me tell it. I wanted to tell it during the Unexpectables because people were curious. But
The
yeah,
Bear
there you go.
Mafia will hear this VOD, Monty, and they are very displeased.
I know.
You guys are
they're gonna-
apparently the bear whisperers.
No, we're not. No, we're the bear shouters.
The bear shouters.
Speak for
Because we're
yourself.
screaming in fear, dude. We're fucking terrified.
I didn't scream. I didn't scream at all. I just sucked in a deep breath and skedaddled on out of there.
No, it's
You
okay.
know,
I
the
screamed when I heard the
appropriate-
story.
Flight
Holy
reaction
shit.
of skedaddle.
Holy
Yeah.
shit, I just realized there actually is a mafioso style teddy bear song from the fucking Sam and Max game. So I'm just gonna make that Monty's theme now. So you know.
All right. So we can continue with it.
Righty. So, Distortion Devil, where can they find you?
You can find me on Twitter and Twitch at Distortion Devil, where I stream Tuesdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. Been playing some Yakuza Zero, not Zero, Yakuza Kiwami.
Play
it-
Kawaii?
Yeah.
Kiwami means extreme.
Mark,
Uh,
Mark, where's the gauze?
I don't know, but it might be somewhere near the scissors, the very sharp.
Oh, it's right
scissors.
next to this big fuck off gun. Cool.
Hey,
Quack,
guys.
quack.
Guys, narrow hold the door. Let him speak.
Be careful with that. Also, we were just doing some random games on Friday Funhouse. Might get some tabletop simulator brewing at some point in the future for one of these Fridays. Been itching to play some funny board games. Also, you know it's coming.
Oh no.
Dead House Sonata.
Ah!
Ooh.
Why are you all looking
the-
at me?
Oh, God, I was just waiting to hear. I was in suspense.
I'm
dude.
looking for comfort, Zito, please.
Dead House Sonata. Narratively driven action RPG where you can play as the undead to fight the living. Narratively driven. You can play with up to 5 of your friends. It has a rich, deep world full of lore that is very interesting. And you can see some of that lore on the website, deadhousesonata.com. Check out the forums. Check out the Discord. If this at all intrigues you, then you can go to this link right here and purchase a Founders Pack to receive some extra goodies and also get early access before it becomes free in the fourth quarter of next year.
Kind of have an important question about this game because I
Yeah.
don't know if I ever got an answer. Can
Yeah.
I play a Jiangxia hopping vampire?
You can, but we can, but we know your moves.
Shit, that's right. All I can do
I
is
think they're
hockey.
gonna hop at us.
Oh,
Fuck, they're gonna hop at us, guys. Quick,
Quick, Junks are incredibly strong, though.
put down a hole. Put down a 6-foot hole. That'll stop them.
I'll have to ask somebody about that. Right now, all we're getting is all that I'm seeing. We're getting is sort of European inspired vampires and undead, like liches, whites, ghouls, stuff like that.
Yeah.
We'll have to see. Is my answer. I'm not too deep into the development of this. I'm just promoting it because I believe in it.
Fair.
But anyway, that's me.
Awesome. Gaijin Goomba, where can they find you, man?
Okay. So,
Oh, boy.
So, y'all ready for me to flip the hell out? Okay, so
We didn't answer.
So I just got a review copy.
Thought we had a
from
meeting about this.
No, null and void. I just got a review copy of Sakuna of Rice and Ruin. I've been waiting for this game for 3 years. I played it back in 2017 at E3, the only time I've ever been to E3. It was one of the only games I played at E3. Don't go to E3, kids. It's awful. I've been playing it for about 8 hours. I'm losing my goddamn mind. Like, let me put it this way. The video that I'm working on for it, probably half of it is basically explaining how I sat down and researched like old ass, like 100 BC to 700 AD farming techniques and using it to do good in this game. That's like the small part. There's everything in this game, from old ass rice farming to its implications of religion to how it relates to the human kami relationship. And then for some reason, we have a Dutch missionary, and that has its own complete subplot. I'm losing my goddamn mind with this game. Tuesday, Saturday, and Sunday, starting this Saturday and Sunday, going through the rest of till this game is fucking over. I am streaming it. I am going to be pointing out, this is going to be the biggest like culture shock live that I am doing. Do not miss this. I am so enamored with this game that I might actually put the VODs up on my YouTube channel, which is like suicide when it comes to the algorithm. But I am just that goddamn hyped. Okay. So take like a 3D Harvest Moon, like A Wonderful Life for the GameCube and whatnot.
Okay.
So take that and add and you also have 2D like platforming, side-scrolling, beat 'em up. Like freaking Masamune Demon's Blade. I know that's a little bit of a pull. But it's like big in platforming, big in high combos, very stylistic. And for as goofy as the characters look, Christ, it's deep. It's actually dark at times. Yes.
Hey, Gaijin.
Hey.
A good comparison for that would then be Odin's Sphere.
Yes.
Odin's Sphere was good.
So take the combat stylings, like the 2D combat stylings of Odin's Sphere or any game made by who made that?
Vanilla Soft.
Vanilla Soft, that's right. So take a Vanilla Soft combat system and wrap it into a Harvest Moon, like a 3D Harvest Moon game. It's so damn good. Do not miss out. Tuesday, Saturday, and Sunday, 7 p.m. US Central. Twitch.tv/Gaijin Goomba. Be there. I'm sorry it took forever. Just God, this game. Okay.
Zito, where can they find you?
You can find me over at twitch.tv/Zito. The Everring Almanac on Patreon and CZ Backlash on Twitter. I have sad news. I discovered that I am a little too late on the Bone Boys thing, not because of date-wise, but because there's already a book that someone has made that like does like almost on par what I'm trying to do. So I don't want to step on people's toes. I'm backing up on it, but it's fine because it's just gonna be shelved for now until I can either make it unique or whatnot. But it's totally fine because it's not like I have like a fucking backlog of other things I should finish right now. As for gaming on Twitch, we have what?
Sorry. Just keep going. I got sent something. I'm so sorry. Keep going.
No, it's fine.
You're a funny guy, Zito. That's why she laughed.
Oh God, I know I'm funny. Is it haha funny or hee hee funny? And if it's hee hee funny,
I like to think it's funny.
What if it's
Unfortunately, it's haha.
Oh, that's the worst kind of funny. That's the Doug funny. You can also find. Oh God. You can Douglas.
Okay.
You can also catch me playing cards because we got a bunch of new updates for that. a lot of people in my Discord are actually like drawing their own characters and stuff for cards, which I'm all about, and I totally will pump into the game if you want to get that invested into it. I know I'm trying to get back into spriting for it, but apart from that, there's a lot of roguelikes and roguelites that are out right now, like Stirring Abyss, which is Kurt, I think you would like this one. It's like the 1800s like deep sea diving like nonsense that went on in that era, or like submersibles and diving bells and
the absolutely craziest people on the planet. But yeah,
all the Nautilus nonsense. That's a turn-based RPG now, roguelike. It's called Stirring Abyss, and
Stirring. Wait, is that the?
It's Lovecraftian.
Okay, I think I've not played that one then. No.
I'm gonna kiss Cthulhu on the lips.
I mean, that's
What?
Monty, you want to know what's funny? That's actually something you have to. They show that off at the beginning of the fucking store page. You do that, you get a tentacle arm.
Oh.
Kiss Cthulhu.
Awesome. Can I cast Eldritch Blast too?
I'm sure you fucking can. Beyond that, we got other roguelikes like Gunfire Reborn, Crown Trick, Ziggurat 2, Cannibal Crossing. I got a bunch of roguelikes that I'm just like want to pile through. Oh, and also World of Horror with a lot less not safe for work next time. Because,
okay, that was good. That was weird, dude.
Yeah, no, I sat there. I'm just like, oh, how bad could it possibly? Yeah, I think we're gonna turn off not safe for work next time.
It was still fun though. Like that was a great.
No, dude, it was super fun, and I'm happy that all the mods, like all the mod creators, like showed up just to check it out. I'm like, holy shit! Like 75% of the people watching this are all the mod creators,
dude,
which is rad. What?
I still can't believe you ran to Shia LaBeouf. That was great.
I ran to Shia LaBeouf. I ran to Eric Andre. I got vibe checked. It was fucking great.
Oh my god!
It was a 6-hour stream. Yeah, Phil. I'm done. I'm good.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
I laughed because my real life friend sent me a diagram on how to fight bears. He's
That's
like,
good.
here for next time, I'll post it in memes for you because it is very educational.
Okay, you're gonna have to find the woods and make sure you train atop of one of their mountains. Points at night. All right. Also, Edward Bosco, where can they find you?
They could find me at Ed Bosco VA on both Instagram and Twitter, and then right here on twitch.tv/Edward Bosco. We're not going to talk about any of that. Today, we're going to talk about Connor. Connor is a wonderful DM, and if you haven't had the opportunity to check out the Warhammer Orc campaign that he ran during Orctober, you are missing out. If you are on this channel right now, if you're listening to this on YouTube, or if you're listening to the podcast, this might get cut from the podcast, in which case it doesn't matter. You should check it out. It's only 4 episodes. It is very comedic, so if you want something more lighthearted, it's great to get into. Has its serious moments, and Connor did a phenomenal job not only crafting a narrative that was both flexible for the players, but had a very good beginning, middle, and end, but he also wrote it in a way that I think is very accessible for people that don't know what Warhammer is. You can just kind of enjoy the universe. There's a lot of references to stuff in the current day. I won't spoil what those are, but if you get those, even better. And if you do enjoy Warhammer, you'll like some of the nuggets that he drops in there. But I thought Connor did a phenomenal job, and so I just wanted to take my time to say Connor did an amazing job. It was an honor to play with him. And Monty probably played one of her best characters that I've ever seen out of her, and that includes her NPCs. You know how good those are. So if you want to see what she did, you should check out that campaign. It was phenomenal on both their parts.
Connor made me curious about things that I didn't really care about when I got into Warhammer, and I actually went and like read a lot about.
It begins.
And I'm just like, I was like, wait, so I'm with these guys? Uh-oh.
Deepest lore.
Also, longest episode we've ever posted ever before.
Yeah.
So Connor holds
Hooray.
that
Dubious honor.
Congratulations, Connor.
Hooray.
What did you call it, Kurt, before? I was fucking laughing so hard about it. What was it, the episode or to upload or something?
Yeah, to load. The video.
The video.
The video took like 47 hours to process on YouTube, which is why it's late.
That's because it was so okay, you see, lads.
I'd say so.
It was a lot of fun. I got to agree. But are you all good to go there, Bosco?
Yeah,
you all done? Yeah. Okay, you can find me at twitch.tv/TalkAHada101, guys. It's been a heck of a week. Alien Isolation is continuing on out of October. I'm going to finish that fucking game. Fuck medical. I'm also going to be. Oh man, I hate medical so goddamn much. And you know what I hate even more? I wasted 2 days of streaming not knowing there was a save point right around the flipping corner. Anyways, also I'll be playing some Shadow of War. I'm going to be playing some wonderful wrestling this Sunday as well, guys. And well, I went on the Lootcast this week, guys, with many other VTubers, and it was Goomba. I hear you laughing. You fucking got something you want to say over there, Goomba?
Do you really want me to?
No, I actually don't.
Good, because it's not ready yet. Good, because it's
Oh
not
no!
ready
Oh
yet.
my God! Already, it was a lot of fun, and thank you very much for having me on there as well. Yeah, that's really it for me. I'm gonna start reading off some bitty boos.
I guess I don't live here anymore. That's cool.
Oh my
Wow.
God, Mark!
Wow.
You're so quiet. Zito and
It's
Goomba,
called being respectful.
they always make noise.
Yeah, you gotta.
They always
scream
make
if you
noise, so I
wanna do
remember
it.
them. You're quiet.
Yeah, it's because we're tired of the shit, so we have to make noise.
Please. Hey, can you guys introduce it? My single is dropping.
What?
Hey,
Well, I'll
Mark
just
Allen Jr.,
introduce
why don't you
myself.
introduce yourself to everyone where they can find you at twitch.tv/Abutek
Don't
Pro
take it away
Gaming.
from me, and you're wrong anyway.
Oh,
Shut
there
your
we go.
face.
You can also find him on Twitter
I do
at
hate
Mark
you.
Allen Jr. the man.
That's not it at all. Okay, here's the deal, guys. Hello, my name is Mark Allen Jr. You can find me here on Twitch at Aeon Protech Gaming, AEON Protech Gaming. You can also find me on Twitter at Mark Allen Jr. That's just the JR. I'm super excited, super stoked, because I have the honor and pleasure of playing the lead role in a show called The Day I Became a God. It is streaming dubbed already now on Funimation. So if you like anime, go check it out. I'm stoked. I've cried myself out and poured all of my emotions into words that have been posted in the last week. But please do check it out. Very, very funny show. Having a lot of fun with it. Unfortunately, because of the workload involved in that, because we're recording from home, my streams are currently on hold. I will try and get streams out when I have free time and when I can. But for the time being, I cannot abide by my schedule as I planned to when November came along. This casting definitely caught me by surprise in the best of ways. So yeah, check that out. And that's it for me.
And so, real quick, Connor, if you want to pull up the bits, so you can read out some bits and
Yeah.
subs while he fixes his stuff. I want to throw Mark under the bus real quick.
No.
So Mark has been doing this for over a decade now, and so when I tell you that this man has grind like nobody has grinded before, I mean it, because this is like his first lead role, and I could not be more stoked that he's announcing it now.
All
And I
right,
couldn't
dude.
be happier for him, because he's busted his ass. So if you want to know what it takes to be a voice actor, because I can speak, I don't know what it takes, but he does. That's the grind you need. Like when you ask me what does it take, you have to love it like Mark does. So congrats, buddy.
Honestly, I don't want to talk about this for too long. It's not my show. But truthfully,
I'm
just
buying
to
Connor time. I
anybody
don't
out
actually
there-
care. So
Yeah. Okay. Fair.
I have it up. I've had it up since the start.
Fine. I'll just shut up then. It's cool. Bye.
If you want to keep talking, then by all means.
No, I
no,
was
go ahead.
just
Say your
gonna
piece,
say,
Mark.
Anyone out there who is interested in voiceover, please, like, if it's what you want to do, just do it. You know, there's a lot of pressure to be really good or really popular really fast, and that's just not the way it works for most people. There are literally tens of thousands of voice actors out there that you've never heard of who've been working for 10 plus years, who are all doing the same thing that all of the actors you have heard of are doing, which is great work, working really hard, making their clients happy, and doing the best work they can. So if it's something you want to do, go for it. Do what you can, learn, take every experience in stride, you know, make connections the right way. Don't try to cut in line or you know, cut people off behind their backs or anything like that. Just be a good person, learn your craft, you'll get there. That's it.
And what was the name of the show again? Just for people who might just be
The
joining
Day
us?
I Became a God.
Nice. The day I became,
I became a god.
All right, Connor, do
It's
your thing.
It's literally just a kid playing D&D for the first time.
That would have been dope. That is not what it is, but that would have been dope. I'd have been
All
okay
right.
with it.
I got some bits and subs to read off. Ben Drummond, thank you for gifting a sub to Audio Dragon 51. Nerdy Notions Z, thank you for gifting 5 tier 1 subs to the community. Infinite Kitty, thank you for gifting 5 tier 1 subs to the community as well. Criven1, thank you for the 5 months of resubbing. We're back with dinosaurs. Stan Fox, thank you for the 5 months as well. Hello. So I have a job now that pays reasonable now. Expect donations of a reasonable amount. Also, I'm a little scared for the Bears.
Don't worry, man. We're gonna be fine. We had a rough game against the Rams. We had a rough game against the Saints in OT. But I think the Bears are gonna be fine. We're gonna be all right.
I was like, is that for Bosco or Monty? I don't know.
I'm intercepting it because it's all about bearing down, and any bear, Chicago or otherwise, that is willing to torment Monty and eat her pumpkin, I'm down with that bear.
I'm so
That's
upset. I
unbearable.
worked so hard. I carved that pumpkin with my own.
I know you
carved
did.
bowl.
That's what makes it sweeter. Like, go Bears.
Deluna13, thank you for the 7 months. Happy to see the band is back together. Lunar the Dragon, thank you for the 3 months of Prime subbage. Can't wait for the search for the ingredients to continue. Sonage J, thank you for the 6 months of resubbing. Headhunter 401k, thank you for the 500 bits. So glad to be back and on time for live. Irrelevant, thank you for the 1,000 bits. Bits for Monty kicking bears again. They were sending a message. They've been watching and they are not pleased.
I ran away like a bitch. I failed you, chat.
No, you ran away like a smart person who did not want to get mauled by a bear.
Tactical
That's
retreat.
fair.
Tactical
That was-
retreat.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes, it was a tactical retreat. Thank you. Also,
Two
there was a
kobolds
second
and a-
one there, so I would have gotten my crap kicked in if I had stayed and fought because it was a 2v1.
2 kobolds and a cloak. Thank you for the 7 months. What's up, everyone? How much? Alucard, True V, thank you for the 7 months of Prime subbage. Titan Shock, thank you for the 1,000 bits. Happy to see you back. The wall was amazing while it lasted. Though, curious question, Monty, as I have been researching mythology as of late, do the names Zeus/Artemis imply that the Greek pantheon has a presence in the world, or is it just for the sake of the name that fits the characters? Either way,
It's-
super pumped. Good lick, everyone.
It's just for the sake of the name because they sound cool. So
Good lick to you too, Titan Shock.
plus
Good
Zeus
lick.
is kind of. I think Zeus is very appropriate for Zeus the character. If we're being honest, really.
Mr. Fuck 'em Up 2001, thank you for the 7 months of resubbing. Free Shavakadu, thank you for the 245 bits.
I love free Shavakadu.
What?
Favorite line.
Free Shavakadu?
Free Shavakadu. We're back,
Free
baby.
Joey Jojo.
Felix the Bard, thank you for the 7 months in a row. Bizarre Coyote, thank you for the 7 months of Prime subbage in a row. Golden Gildan, thank you for the 7 months in a row. So happy to be back in Alivast. Blackfoot Ferret, thank you for the 420 bits. Equips a vampire with a jump rope. Regional adaptation. Get. I don't know what that means.
That's not what makes a Jiangxi. Okay, I'm sorry.
Uh,
You need a little bit more than that.
Yeah.
That one blind kid, thank you for the 5 months of Prime subbage. Hooray! The Hoodwink, thank you for the 200 bits. I'm not lies. I've come to accept that now.
I'm not lies. I've come to accept that.
hey. So, Monty, my next character is going to be a half vampire with moon shoes.
First of all, I was gonna say vampires are too OP, and then you said moonshoes. So I'm like, oh, so you self nerf. I understand.
You're
Ah, yes.
always on difficult terrain.
Oh wait.
Crow
And
got
every time
8.
you
Thank you for
move,
the
you take ankle damage equal to your height jumped.
Ankle damage. Give them separate
Crow got
ankle
8.
HP.
Thank you for the 6 months of Prime subbage. Ox Factor, thank you for the 3 months at Tier 1. Hi, first time subscriber. That's a lie. You've been here for 3 months. Blade Liger V, thank you for the 500 bits. Garth Marenghi's Dark Place Unexpectables arc when?
Oh, Jesus.
That'd be funny.
Oh my god. No. I'm just imagining Bork going, wait, I've got more things to say.
Ken Smee, thank you for the 5 months. We're back at long last. Good row, thank you for the 4 months of Prime subbage. I almost forgot about the stream. I was too busy playing Dark Souls Remastered. That's out.
Right, because the PS5, some people may have broke street date.
Hero
You're
Gaddix.
going to video game jail.
Thank you for the 5 months of Prime subbage. Viral Tech, thank you for the 6 months. Unexpectables is back. Let's do this. Optimus Rhyme, thank you for the Prime subs for 6 months.
Optimus Rhyme.
That is a great
Yeah.
Oh,
rapper
that's
name.
good.
Somebody take that right now.
He already has it. Optimus
Well,
Rhyme
okay,
86. Thank you for getting me into D&D and starting my own campaign. Keep up the amazing work. Burning Pie, thank you for the 7 months of Prime subbage.
Oh.
Haunch Punch, thank you for the 500 bits. I love the month of guest campaigns, but boy howdy, I'm pumped to be back to the Unexpectables. When last we left, my jaw was on the floor and I haven't picked up since.
Please see a
S.
doctor.
Wolf 95, thank you for the 1,100 bits. Cupcakes for the best boy. Verdian Winter, thank you for the 500 bits. We're back, bitches! Emerald Bandit, thank you for the 2 months. I am so happy to be able to see the Unexpectables live after 2 years of binging it. Whoa!
Oh.
Goodness gracious.
That might be our fault there. Oopsie.
We got a lot of episodes. Testarossa Dragon, thank you for these 6 months. Quick, everyone, laugh at Zito.
Oh, very expensive, Douglas.
You suck.
That's my favorite Zito quote.
Yep.
Ed765 Super, thank you for the 500 bits. I dressed up as Orange Cassidy for Halloween, and then I met another Orange Cassidy, and we Halloweened together. The final house we had was a boy dressed as Orange Cassidy, but wearing a JoJo hat.
That's different. That makes it different.
I'm all for the Orange Cassidy got cloned storyline. Mr. Inktail, thank you for the 800 bits.
My theory is he's a time traveler in a time loop.
Exactly. He is Sans Undertale. Mr. Inktail, thank you for the 800 bits. Have bits for being back. Good luck on your journey. I have to work, so I'll catch you all in the VOD. Well, good luck with
You
your
have
work.
3 minutes, Connor, and then we'll start.
S. Wolf, thank you for the 7 months. Olin Dawes, thank you for the 5 months of Prime subbage. Discotheque Priest, thank you for the 1,000 bits. No orcs. This is unexpected. And a big respect to Connor, Monty, and Bosco. I ran a 9-hour Halloween one-shot inspired by Bloodborne, and hoo boy. Ooh. Ashandre, thank you for gifting 5 subs to the community. Just another clone. Thank you for the 7 months in a row. Have good rolls tonight, everyone. Welsh93, thank you for the 7 months. It's good to be back in Alivast. Ashandre, thank you for the 5,500 bits. I've been waiting for so long. Praise Oriara. Mighty Ajay, thank you for the subscribing. A-Bomb13, thank you for the 400 bits. Thank you for the 400 bits. C. Vanders, thank you for the 500 bits. Oi, lads. As much as I miss the Orcs, I miss you guys more. I see. Dr. Nal Chemist, thank you for the 500 bits. Raun Flu, thank you for the 6 months. Cobalt Centurion, thank you for the 3 months of Prime subbage. I was here. Dungeons with Idiots, thank you for the 300 bits. Take my bits. C. Vanders, thank you for the 200 bits. Oh, and my bottle of whiskey is sitting on... Oh. Sitting on what? Our RPG Russian, thank you for the 7 months. Rain's Fire, thank you for the 150 bits. Glad to catch you guys live. Slowly been trying to catch up to the podcast, but you guys don't have a lot of free time. When you don't have a lot of free time, it's a slow process. Pentageddon, thank you for the 42 bits. And the additional 8 bits right after that to make a clean 50. Spencer Taylor, thank you for the 4 months. And now for the Elemental Plains arc. Maverick Mentation, thank you for the 7 months. Yeet. Marcus Terra, thank you for the 1,500 bits. Dumb Reject, thank you for the 7 months in a row. C. Vanders, thank you for the 100 bits. Inferno Awu, thank you for the 6 months of Prime subbage. Game Monkey 146, thank you for the 1,000 bits. Adam CW, thank you for the 3 months. The Goblet of Unmaking, thank you for the 7 months of Prime subbage. The Other Luxray, thank you for the 4 months. Frocheesy, thank you for the 4 months of Prime subbage. Empty Potion Bottles, thank you for the 3 months. The One Free Man, thank you for the 200 bits. Marcus Chronicle, thank you for the Prime sub. The Goblet of Unmaking, thank you for the 500 bits. The Game Monkey, thank you for this 7 months of subbing. Gorilla with a Glock, thank you for the 1,100 bits.
Nice.
C. Vanders, thank you for the... Oh, God, it just updated again. C. Vanders, thank you for the 100 bits. Son J, thank you for the gifting a sub to Chum Lee. Defective Sheep, thank you for getting 5 subs. Red Pickle 69, thank you for the 1,000 bits. Omen the Gloomy Bunny, thank you for the 1,000 bits. Julie Fish, thank you for 7 months with Prime. Laz Kerfuffle, thank you for the 7 months. SSFF Shadow, thank you for the 7 months. King's Grimoire, thank you for the 100 bits. And Red Wake 91, thank you for the 100 bits. May the dice roll ever in your favor. And that's it.
All right. Everyone ready?
Yeah.
Everyone's chat. Are you ready?
Connor, are you
Everyone-
good?
I am good.
Give that
Everybody,
man some air.
everybody close up Twitch chat. We love you.
It's
And we're going to go right into it. Let me just take off my hoodie real fast. Okay. So, when last we left our heroes, Task the Kobold Ranger, Panic the Tiefling Bard, Borky the Orc Barbarian, Greckles the Kenku Rogue, Remy the Kenku Fighter, and a newfound friend in Seika, the Fire Ganassi monk, the party has succeeded in finding 2 ingredients needed to traverse the volatile plains of air, water, and fire. And now only 1 ingredient is needed in the form of frost salamander skin. After a botched blood collecting, a god murder, and a lovely festival, the party now travels due west to a land once visited by the party in the early days of their adventuring, mounting their noble lizard hounds and steel bowl. And with a guide to help them, the party now travels due west to a world known and yet still unknown to them. So, you guys have mounted up on your respective mounts and are traversing. The weather is fair. It is a beautiful sunny day, partially cloudy with maybe a 30% chance of rain. As you guys make your way bounding through the forests and through the fields of the farmlands of Alivast. Notably, you have someone guiding you at the front of the pack, a boar, a wereboar named Steer Viltusk, leader of the Double Tusk Orc clan. Since Seika, you've never met this person before. You see a orc, a female orc. She is a wereboar, which is rather strange, a person who can turn into a boar. She speaks very plainly and to the point. She informed you guys at the tavern when you guys were searching for someone to help you find the frost salamanders. Sorry, 1 second. Steer Viltusk, that's right. You guys were at your tavern. You were trying to find anybody who could give you information on where to find frost salamanders. The monster collective that you guys got the information of the Froghemoth from, unfortunately, has not seen any frost salamanders in the nearby area. But through word of mouth and also Borky's high standing within the circle of orcs, Steer Viltusk approached you and let you know that her clan had actually seen some frost salamanders. In fact, they were attacked by frost salamanders in their history.
Don't tell him, but I was on my tiptoes for the standing.
So she's willing to guide you to where they were attacked, and from there you guys can make your hunt for whatever needs you see fit.
Question.
Yes.
Did we get any
cool.
information?
After him.
Did we get any information about how these salamanders fight, what they're weak to, what they're strong against? Just basic
No
strategy?
idea. They said that they just bit them until they left them alone because that's what they do.
We are hunting by the seat of our pants here.
Oh, boy.
Literally, not a clue. They are big, though. You know that they're very large.
The ride from Alivast to what was her name again? I'm sorry, I am forgetting her name right now.
Steer Viltusk is what her name is.
Steer Viltusk. Now, Steer, how long of a trip was it? Like a day?
You guys are currently on the trek right now. You don't know how long you're going to take.
Could Borky, for the last little bit, can he have been trying to tell her and upsell the Iron Tusks?
Okay. The Iron Claw clan?
Yeah, with their special wife rule.
She knows about them. Steer Viltusk even, like, as you guys rest for water and you give the lizard hound some water, she turns to you in Orcish, she speaks. She goes, I know the Iron Claws. They don't particularly like us, and their ways are different to us, but we know them, and I have no need or want to stay with them.
To be fair, Steer, you're a wereable. Borky makes a face like, come on.
She nods. She looks offended for a quick second, then she's like, no, I get it. Yeah.
All the orc tribes are so different. But that's the thing. Part of the deal was, of course, informing everybody of what Ironclaw have. At least they're like willing people to come into their own living situation, which seems to be way too many wives. Like, I feel like one's already like a lot.
Lavella and the other wives have their way. They have traditions that they uphold, and that's what they do.
That's true. That's the beautiful thing about Alivast. There's enough space so we can all do our own thing.
Speaking of space and doing our own thing, I hear that you are making a cheesery. Is this to be a stronghold of some sort?
It's the name of his barracks.
Let me just tell you, this place is gonna wreak strength. The smell of this place is going to be quite strong. Let me tell you, Steer.
Roll a persuasion check for me.
Come on,
First
big
roll of the
money.
night.
First roll of the night.
Ooh.
Hot damn, 17.
Nice.
Very nice.
She turns to you. She goes, "Our clan will assist you in this endeavor, War Chief." And she nods to you.
Good. I require things to milk.
All right.
Just gonna log that one.
And then
away.
just end that there. Don't hear any more. No more
Yep,
needs to be
see.
listened to.
Scene end.
I have some ideas for you. Oh, wrong campaign.
Ah!
Get out of here.
Wow.
I just grab a broom and shoo you away. All right. All right. So, anybody else want to do anything while you're resting? Really quick, just letting the lizard hounds drink water. By the way, when they drink water, it is the least graceful and probably most disgusting thing possible. They like one of who I think it's green. One of them just like sticks their entire face in it to drink. Like they don't even lick it. They just like dunk their face in to drink.
Understandable.
It could be any of them. Any of those perfect creatures.
Your bowl does the. It's really funny, Seika. You try like you lead your bowl to water and it just stands there, and you like splash water at it and it just doesn't move.
I would imagine that after a couple of attempts, he would just let it be.
Yeah.
You know, the
Just
bull's just sitting there looking at the water until it's time to go. He's like, "All right."
Actually, at this point, Seika, Greckles would actually approach you if we're off and just taking a break. Do you have time for a spar?
Of course, Denka.
All right.
He'll abide.
He's
Okay.
he's a little ragged, but he's there.
Go ahead and just because we can't have a whole combat,
Oh, no,
obviously.
No, for sure.
Like a
Both of you
roll-off or
roll
something.
acrobatics checks for me. I'm gonna say.
That's actually a good contest. Ah, my
Wow.
To
pride.
which you lose. You guys spar. Seika, I mean, you're used to this. You come from a monastery where this is like, from dawn to dusk. You're training your body, you're training your mind, and you're training in affairs related to, your job for Master Kai. Greckles is not used to this. Greckles, you practice, but it's more like I'm gonna throw things at a tree and I'm gonna do a flip on a thing. It's like you don't really come from a organized class. So Seika definitely seems to have more uniformness to it.
Sure.
You guys spar, punching each other. It's not like you get your butt kicked, but it's like you can tell that he knows how to practice better than you do. That is definitely something you pick up on. And this is not something uncommon to you. The Tengu, they were similar to this as well. They had constant training.
Important question for Greckles.
Oh,
Compared to the spar we had after the festival, are you going as hard as you did then, or is this more like a light sparring?
No. This is okay. Hang on a second. It's not harsh, but it's very much like I don't want to take a single opportunity not to sharpen up. If that
So
makes sense.
Seika would be pulling his punches because we're out in the field and we're expecting potentially a fight. He's not going to want to hurt you, so he will be pulling his punches.
You gotta show me how you do that.
Of course. What would you like to know?
Everything. How you move, how you attack, how you dodge, how you catch things in midair, how you radiate the sun itself from your palm. Just more to think about.
Barring the last, I have been training my whole life. I'm afraid we perhaps do not have time for me to teach you everything.
I think that's what's really got me down, Kuriyama-san. You've spent your entire life doing this, and I've spent too much of my life in the gutter. I appreciate the time.
He just nods silently.
Oh, and he'll nod back. He's not a mess like he was before. He's definitely got a lot on his mind, but he's not like falling apart.
Panic, what are you doing?
Yeah. Would Steer or any of her entourage have like a piece of any of these frost salamanders that we're hunting?
No, it's only Steer. Her people stayed behind because they're guarding the tent town. That's their job right now, is to guard tent town when it's not a full moon. Steer unfortunately says that they didn't really kill it. They hurt it enough so they could get away. They didn't actually successfully kill this thing. It was very fearsome. She gives you a description. It just sounds like a big salamander. That's all it really sounds like.
That ruins that plan.
Sorry.
They're all right. What time of day is it right now? Are we still looking to travel?
I'd say it's like 10 a.m. right now. You guys are just hitting the edge of the woods. In fact, you guys actually look around and you're like, something about this area seems kind of familiar, and it kind of bothers you, and you realize, oh, this is where we fought that mountain lion that popped out and tried to, kill us for the first time. Memories.
Good old memories.
At the corner of my mind.
Task, what are you doing?
Well, if we're just nearing the edge of the forest, I'd like to just at least forage around and see if I can grab us some more rations. Because, we're on a hunting trip.
Sure.
Why not hunt?
You don't have a whole lot of time, but I'll let you make a check for this. So go ahead and roll a survival check for me. It is a forest technically, so I think that's one of your favorite terrains.
Yes, it is.
So advantage.
Nice.
23.
23. With the time you have while the lizard hounds drink, you manage to find you have kind of like a cloth handkerchief, and you manage to fill that puppy up with a bunch of blackberries, like wild blackberries. You have I'm gonna say probably at least 2 rations worth of blackberries you just managed to collect.
All right, out of everyone here who's low on ration, shout out your numbers.
Let me.
Well, I got 12. I'm good.
I have 14. I am well.
10.
I do not have any rations.
All right.
No, I thought we just shove wood in your mouth at night.
I have to eat food.
Is that
I
racist?
don't just consume wood.
What about Remy? How's he doing on ration?
Here's some more plum pits.
Between me and Volo, we've got 12. So we've got 6.
All right, so I'll hand these off to Seika then.
Seika, you actually do have fruit from where you come from, but it comes off of trees, not from shrubs. This is kind of weird, but it looks good. It looks kind of like magma grapes, but probably not like magma grapes at all.
Grapes.
God, that's so fucking brutal.
Are they on a vine, or is it bunched, or?
Oh no, I collected them in a sack.
So they're individual berries.
They're individual blackberries, yeah.
Okay, give me 1 second. Sorry, I'm choking on myself.
Oh,
You
don't
ate
do
one,
that.
but now you have an allergic reaction. Oh no.
Oh no!
Oh no, I killed them.
Task was my only pull to my home.
How could you do this?
Don't blame me. It was nature and blackberries.
Now the elements are doomed. All right, sorry.
Yeah, so Seika can have those 2 rations then.
All right, so add 2 rations to your inventory, Seika.
Oh, sorry about that. I think that peach pit came up on me.
A couple of weeks later.
Yep. It took a really long time to go through my
Just
system.
a charred pit.
Remy, what are you doing?
Remy would have watched that sparring session very intently just to get a gauge on Greckles. And then when that's all done, that's probably about when Volo would be done. So we'd hop back on Volo.
Okay. So what is your marching order proceeding forward?
We got a big crew.
I'm stuck in the middle.
Sturva's in the front. Actually, Sturva will be running next to whoever's in the front. She's not going to take the lead because she's.
Borky's going to be in the front with Seer as well.
All right.
All right.
Makes sense.
Do you guys want me to stay in the back and keep an eye on the back, or would I be better suited elsewhere?
I would honestly say it would be like Borky, Task, because you got to be you're our Foresty Ranger eyes.
Yeah.
I guess then me, Panic, Remy. Like that's just my thought, because it's good to have a chunky boy in the front and the back.
And we'll just leave Seika.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No,
Behind.
that's cool.
You're so quiet, Mark. You're so no. Fuck it. I am now
choked to
defendable.
death, and you're out here
Don't-
saying I'm quiet.
Don't
He's
listen
dead.
to them. Task is your only friend, so when you go nuts, just remember who gave you those blackberries.
Kurt, that's not a good excuse because I've been more quiet than Mark, and y'all keep forgetting him. You're
I
just
can.
Who are you again?
I
can-
would be either behind or in front of Greckles, wherever he would prefer.
I will put
Listen,
Seika
I-
next to Greckles. How about that?
Yeah, next
fair.
to is fine.
You
Because
guys
I thought that was a given. I'm sorry.
All right.
Jeez, just everyone forgetting me today.
So
One quick small thing just for flavor that Panic will do. While everybody's getting set up and stuff, he'll pull out his sending orb. He'll look at it for a moment, kind of make a sort of an uncomfortable face, and then he'll put it away.
Insight?
React roll insight. Oh wait, I'm too far away.
Go for it.
anyone who would, if Connor is okay with an insight check, anyone who wants
Go
to make
for
an
it.
insight check, okay.
We 19.
Insight. I saw that nat. I saw that nat 20
Oh,
roll.
20.
17.
Mhm.
Oh, that's right. I got it.
Oh, you're good.
Jesus
Good
Christ.
luck. 28. 28 for deception.
Panic's upset? What?
Hold on. No, he's such a good roll. Borky doesn't believe Panic's really panic now. I don't trust him.
It's been bugged.
No, I'm cool. Ready to go hunt some frost salamanders. Might get
you
some
guys-
nice pants.
Task holds
You
his
guys-
hands up. Yeah.
You guys mount up on your lizard hounds. They are so happy, like a golden retriever going to the grocery store in the car. Are so excited.
Oh hell yeah.
That's a big level of happiness.
Yeah, you guys mount up, and like they, once you get on them, they're like they just want you to kick those reins and go. The moment they go, they just go full speed, just rocketing ahead through the forest and the foliage, kicking up dirt and rock. You guys ride for not a very long time. Borky,
Yeah.
roll a perception check for me.
That's not a good score. It's my whiz.
It is your whiz.
Well, stop whizzing and roll it.
Oh my God, who are you? Yeah, 18 perception.
All right, as you guys are running, you guys are going extremely fast. As you guys are running, Borky, you notice something small hobble onto the road in the middle of the road.
Immediately hold up my hand. Stop!
You lead up your hand, and immediately your lizard hound like does the dog thing where it stops with its four legs, and you slide up in front of this thing. It is a child, probably a three-year-old child who is standing in the middle of the road. And the moment you like finally, all of you guys just like come to a full stop, barely touching this kid. Green looks down and kind of like sniffs the kid. And the kid just starts crying, like just bawling their eyes out.
Oh, no. Hey.
And
This
you
is
watch-
great. No, this is
What
great.
race is this child?
Appears to be human. You notice now in the bushes a few other heads sticking out of probably about 5 or 6 children of varying ages. Probably the oldest looks like they're 9, and they all immediately they're just like looking wide-eyed from the bush as this kid is just crying in the middle of the road in front of you guys.
Borky has this flashback to like the bar where they talked about if they could fight 10 kids, and now the reality's coming upon him that might happen. Oh no! Be careful, Bork. Be careful, Borky. You boasted a lot.
How puntable are
Green-
these children?
Okay, I don't like that question.
All right, let me phrase it differently.
I'm gonna.
Do they look like they're like pitiful, like they've been abandoned, or do they look like they belong?
None of what you're saying sounds any better.
How
I'm asking-
manipulatable are the kids?
How at home do they look?
On a scale from 1 to orphan.
They are well clothed. They appear to live nearby, and the kid is still crying, and Green looks perplexed.
Hey, Monty.
All of your lizard hounds look scared.
Hey, Monty.
Hi, yes,
Hi.
Bosco.
Hey, Monty. You said it was a.
That doesn't
human.
work here, Bucko.
You said it was a
doesn't
human
work here.
child?
Yeah, human kid.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'd like to
Much
pull up my
experience.
witch blade. No, I'm kidding.
No, shut
How
up.
much experience do I get for the child?
Wait a minute. Something's not right.
Can we
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
I'll,
Technically, all these sessions are in Oz head. It's actually canon.
I'll I'll slide off my lizard hound and I'll casually approach the child.
It is a little
Hey.
girl, probably 3 years old. Probably
This is-
traumatized.
This is green. This is green here. What's
Oh.
going on? And Rocky just gives Panic a look. What the fuck, kids? What?
I just
You watch
shrug and I'm
him?
like, I'll thaumaturgy my eyes before she sees them to make them look like regular human eyes, so she doesn't get freaked out.
Okay.
Rocky gets freaked out.
You still have horns.
I was gonna
which is
say.
pretty
Yeah, it's-
scary.
Listen, eyes are the windows of the soul, and
Close the window.
I'll make them very pretty eyes so they distract from my horns.
Ah.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Nice.
Does the natural 20 hit you?
Me?
Yeah.
Answer the question.
What?
I mean, yes, it has to.
Yeah, it does, Monty.
I mean, yes.
You take 1 point of bludgeoning damage as one of the kids in
Ow.
the bushes throws a rock at you and immediately runs in front of the kid and pulls out like a little wooden sword and points it towards you.
Oh no. Oh my god, this is oh my god, indeed. You're one
How-
piecing him.
How old does this kid look?
Probably 5.
And who are you? I'd say, like, rubbing my head.
You're gonna get a bruise there tomorrow. He hit you pretty hard.
Just smiles, gritting his teeth. Fucking kids.
Did you ask if a nat 20 hit, Monty?
Yes, he did.
I think she was asking herself, really.
Yeah.
I can't believe I took 1 damage on a crit.
Yeah, from a child. I mean, let's be fair. It was a rock from a 5-year-old. It does 1 point of damage. You watch as this little boy.
Hellish rebuke.
Okay.
I'm kidding.
It's not
this-
Warhammer
this-
anymore.
This little boy he's a dwarf. He's probably 5 years old. And he's standing in front of this little human girl, and he turns and goes, "Alexa, run!" and like kind of points his sword. Like he's got both hands on the hilt and is like pointing it towards you, like kind of cautionary.
Did you
I will sit down on the ground, cross-legged, put my chin on my hand, and just look at him like, oh man, this is precious. So, hi, I'm Virgil. What's your name?
Roll just a general charisma.
I'll do that.
Can't wait to see that 30.
It's gonna be 22.
Nice. You watch as he like trepidatiously like pointing the sword at you, like he lowers it for a second, then points it, and then slowly lowers it, and then points it again, and just completely slacks and goes, "Brugham Thunderbane."
Brugham Thunderbane.
You
Is
know.
that what I heard?
Yeah,
Brugham
you know.
Thunderbane.
He's a chunky kid. He's got that dwarf, solidity to him. But he's
Is he
young.
freshly
That's-
bearded?
Stoutness.
Yeah, no beard.
Um,
He's
do,
fine.
do
I
dwarf
don't know
do
how
dwarf
young they
toddlers
grow.
have stubble?
You don't see any stubble on this child. He is got a baby face.
And the other child, her name is Ashley, right?
Alexa, that was what.
Oh,
you
Why
Alexa.
Why
No.
would you
Careful.
doom a character like that? No! What have you done, Nadine? The second I heard it, I'm like, you have doomed and cursed
Yeah,
everyone.
sorry to everyone who has an Amazon device.
Yeah, sorry,
God damn it.
Wait, what's her name again? What's her name again?
Alexa.
Roll initiative.
Oh no! Okay, all right.
What's an Alexa?
So this is the bit for this entire season.
So. I noticed you have a couple of friends with you. We're not gonna hurt you, just curious as to why you kids are out here in the middle of the road.
Seika. Does
yeah.
a 16 hit you?
Is it a projectile?
It is a projectile. Yes.
Are you
it's
gonna throw it back at the kid?
I don't have to throw it back. I'm just gonna catch it.
Monk
Um,
powers.
So it does hit me,
Okay.
but it's reduced by 1d10 plus my dex plus my monk level. So if it's
Okay.
a rock, I pretty much just catch it.
It's not a rock. It is a like a toy crossbow bolt that has like a little it's like a Nerf dart essentially, for lack of a better term.
A punching boxing glove.
It's like there's like a little cloth sack on the front of it where the arrowhead would be.
So realistically,
and you don't have to roll for this because even if you roll one, you're gonna catch this.
So
you're gonna catch this.
14 on minimum roll reduce its
Oh yeah,
damage.
that'll do it. Yeah.
Well, that'll stop him.
So yeah, I'll just catch it.
You hear a twang as this crossbow bolt, and you don't even look. You just grab it with 2 fingers. You just catch it in your hand. Do you want to send it back, or do you?
Oh God, no. I mean, I'm gonna look at where it came from first, because the only thing I've
Greckles
noticed
will
so
lean
far are
into that.
children.
You see like probably a 10-year-old elf kid who's like hanging upside down from a tree branch, like he's got his legs around the tree branch, and he aimed at you upside down, which is very impressive.
Wow.
And you see a little girl also on the branch, and Greckles, Task, Borky, and Panic, you recognize her. She's grown up a little bit. That is Colette Black. That is the little girl that you see.
Immediately, Panic says, Colette!
Oh, the little girl from our first adventure?
It's okay, guys. You watch just like 10 kids come out of the forest.
We're surrounded on all sides, man!
She's leading her own little bandit gang.
Yeah. You watch, there's 10 kids. The youngest is the 3-year-old in front of you who's still crying, by the way. She has not stopped. The oldest
I
is
will
the elf,
try to calm her
elf kid
down.
with the crossbow. Yeah, go ahead and roll again a charisma check. As all the kids come out of the woods, seeing Colette kind of like smile at you guys and run over.
That's gonna be another 22.
You pick up the kid and you just kind of soothe her, and she stops crying eventually.
Okay.
I gotta find.
There's nothing to be scared about.
I'm just trying to find some nice. You'd think I would just have woods, but I actually don't.
Did the elf with the crossbow
fuck.
come out of the tree?
I just realized something.
What?
Borky's sword.
Yeah.
Oh no.
No,
I was thinking about that, but I don't know how it connects. Because again, he was more or less a conduit.
But
Right.
it's still very recognizable.
It is. I was like, okay, no worries.
We'll just have to see how it goes.
Play out the scene. Play out the scene.
The oldest, first of all, the elf is impressed, Seika. Like, the elf, like, literally, like, they were hanging upside down, which was already an impressive shot for a child. But the moment you catch it, he, like, kind of, like, lets slack the bow and kind of just stares at you bewildered. All the children all just, like, pile around you, and, like, kids at a petting zoo, like, all of the lizard hounds are, like, as all the children are like, whoa, can I ride on its back? And, like, one kid's, like, opening up Green's teeth, and Green's just, like a pit bull babysitting children is just tolerating.
So this scene's gonna end with one of those kids in its mouth. It's just there's no way it doesn't end that way.
Like sticking out.
Mostly human. The one elf kid. There's 2 dwarf kids. There is also a gnome child. And that's basically it. And they're all very young kids, and all of them each have a wooden sword or a stick that is meant to be a wooden sword.
Seika kind of looks back and forth between Greckles, the arrow, and the kid, before eventually approaching very slowly. And he has not changed his grip. He still has the arrow in his fingers, and extends it back out to the elf. I believe this is yours.
He like reaches out and like quickly snatches it from you, like cautiously, like he's kind of scared of you. Like he's never seen that before. He's like, and you're also on fire, which is weird.
Hey, it happens.
on a steel bull.
Yeah. Seika his movements are much slower than usual. He's being very deliberate with how he's moving. He's doing everything he can to not look threatening, despite the fact that he is on fire. So he'll slowly return his hand to his side and bow his head ever so politely to the young bowman.
Why are you made of fire?
Why are you not?
He watches another kid points to your bow task. He goes, "Have you killed people with that?"
You want to guess the number?
They all like their eyes just widen. They're like, "Holy shit, these guys are badasses." Colette kind of walks up and goes, "Attention!" And he watches all the kids file in. It's nice to see you again. My dad'll be happy to see you.
Yeah, what are your folks up to recently?
The town got so big now I have friends. And she kind of points and all the kids like wave. There's one child missing, and sure enough, they're currently like lion, like head in the lion, like looking into Green's mouth, and Green is like at the vet is just like looking very distressed. Crisps.
Good
You watch as he snaps Green's jaw shut and runs over and joins the lineup. Come on, we'll take you to the village.
Oh, Monty, that's not going to be weird for me at all.
Oh yeah.
Was it actually Chris? I heard
My name is Chris.
I
Yeah,
heard
his name's
Chris,
Chris.
so I thought it was a nickname.
Crispy. Anyway, Colette leads you, and kind of like the kids are like all trailing around and like poking things, probably touching stuff they shouldn't. A lot like you have kids who are like swinging on the horns of your steel bowl, Seika, as it's trudging forward, and they're both like taking turns.
This bull puts up with so much.
Does not
Too
care.
bad good thing it doesn't care.
It doesn't have emotions. Hope still.
Colette kind of skips next to you and goes, "Have you been on more adventures?"
Oh, yeah, lots more adventures. As
My
you can
dad-
see, and I'll like snap my dragon scale coat, pop the collar.
Whoa, that must have been a really big lizard.
It was a really big lizard.
She kind of leans forward, like she kind of like climbs onto the saddle next to you, like not really like sitting behind you, but like kind of grabs like as your is Judas, right?
Yeah, Judas.
Judas is kind of the moment she climbs up, Judas is like kind of turns back, like there's someone on me. This is weird. she kind of turns up and she goes, "You have more people with you," and she kind of points towards Remy.
Yeah, that's Remy. He's
You watch,
a
there's like
knight.
there's three kids who are like, "It's a griffin, a griffin!" And they're like all surrounding, and Volo's completely chill about this. Volo's dealt with worse situations. And like they're just like cheering and like staring up at you, Remy, and like looking, and they're like, "Do a pose, do a pose!"
All right. Back on the hind legs, he's gonna make him do the very famous griffin pose that you see on all of the noble emblems everywhere.
Go ahead and roll a performance check with
The thing
advantage.
that every
Napoleon,
Robin
come on,
Hood
please give me
Come on,
advantage.
Napoleon.
You have advantage.
I
I'm
am
gonna give you advantage.
Napoleon. All right, Griffin
Let's do this.
riding.
Nice.
19.
Thank
Nice.
God. Yeah, sure enough, you do like the Napoleon really regal pose, and like Volo does like the two claws in front, like really kind of like twisted into that curled motion. And the kids are like, "Yeah!" Like immediately both of the arms are up and all the kids are cheering. As you're led forward, you now see the once village of Wolfstead, now a proper town. Before there were only like a few buildings. Now there's several. The forest has been cleared out slightly to make room for about 20 individual homes. And it looks like Peyton Black's house in the center of town has been converted into a city, like a town hall, essentially, like a town
Oh.
meeting area.
He was the
real
mayor, correct?
He was,
Right?
yeah, he still is. Yeah.
Real quick, before we get into town, Borky actually is going to kind of hold off a little bit. Because, like, Borky, here's the thing. Borky would be aware that he's about to enter into a town that was attacked with the same weapon he's wielding.
You're getting a weird feeling from Ronfalt too right now as well.
I step outside and kind of lean against a tree before we go into town to just kind of, like glide onto the hill to the sword and try and talk to him.
Okay. You manage to enter into the space of the sword, and you see currently pacing back and forth for the first time, not sitting on his seat that he has in this sort of like spirit dimension, pacing back and forth, like, arm in the crutch of the other arm, and he's kind of tapping his beard, stroking his beard, pacing back and forth, and he notices you. Borky.
Ronfalt, it's the first time I've seen you, not in your throne.
Yes. You see him kind of like cock his head. I have a request of you.
Is it about the sword?
No, it is about the child.
You mean Colette?
He nods. Could
What
you
about?
could you give me to her for a short time.
I mean, I could, but I mean, like, I think I'm a bit better at killing things with you. So.
That's not what I mean.
Oh.
He like
Okay.
winces his eyes shut and nods like,
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I trust you. So, yeah, I can do it. Absolutely.
Thank you.
Hey, Monty.
Yeah.
Is it appropriate to think that, like, so you've seen gameplay of Hades, right?
I have not. I haven't seen that much, unfortunately.
Oh man, because I was about to say Ronfault is just big Hades energy.
I guess, yeah.
Did they made a game based on the Hercules Disney movie?
Oh my
I know,
God.
right? When does
Anyway.
When does Phil show up?
So Borky kind of. Better not make a big scene then. Borky's gonna take kind of like his shoulder cloak off his shoulder and use it to wrap around Rumfault. Just like
Okay, you're not gonna give Runfold to Colette. Like, yeah.
I am gonna cover up the blade, not the hilt.
Okay.
I'm gonna wait till I think privacy.
You guys are on the edge of town, so if you're gonna want privacy, now is the time.
Hey, Colette!
Yeah?
Long time no see. You still eating them cookies? Oh wait, what was they again? Wait,
Macaroons.
macaroons. That's it. If it wasn't the cheesery, it would have been a macaroon shop actually. Borky kind of rides up to her. Actually, gonna break away. Actually, I got a weird request of you.
Okay.
Yeah, no worries. Borky's kind of like just over to the side a little bit, riding. I got myself a new weapon.
You guys are standing still at this point. You guys have dismounted. You're on the edge of town, tying up your beasts, I'm imagining.
I got myself a new weapon here. Borky just
I
pulls
know
it
that
out.
sword. I saw it. That was his sword.
Okay, I really misread everything.
Yeah, all the kids saw it. No one reacted to it.
Yeah, yes, it's the blade of him. The blade
Tall
of
man's
Ronfault.
sword?
Yes. He actually speaks to me sometimes through the sword. The man who held it once.
Really?
before
Can I
me.
see him?
As a matter of fact, I think nothing would. You know, I'm just going to send you in there. I don't want to assume. Borky, smart social intelligence. Borky is kind of like hands out the hilt out, kind of like handing a knife to somebody.
Okay. You watch as she just puts her hand. She can't even bring her whole hand around like the actual handle of it. Like she's a kid. But you notice as her eyes just kind of glaze over. You've never really seen it before for someone else. She looks like she's just kind of daydreaming her out of it.
She's like blah, like drooling or like just like
No, she's just she's like a kid in math class who just does not care.
Excellent.
Looking out the window, like she looks like she's, the lights are on, but
Borky.
nobody's home right now.
Borky just kind of waves in front of her face. Oh, I hope they've never pranked me. Borky looks back at his friends.
You guys are hitching up your beast of burden right now.
I've drawn so many dicks on his forehead.
I was gonna say,
No!
hide the Sharpies.
10 minutes passes as you guys kind of wait there, and eventually Colette does come back, and she kind of blinks a couple times and looks up, and she kind of smiles towards you. Thank you, and she just runs into town. With no other word.
Yeah, no problem, Colette. Borky kind of just like cloud strife puts it back in his hilt. I don't fucking know.
Borky, you hear a voice. And they definitely
Yes, wrong fault.
I have another thing to ask of you.
Oh no, it didn't go good.
It was reassuring. Her memories of my tyranny are just that, memories. I have a lifetime request of you.
A lifetime request? What do you mean?
If you find that you can no longer wield the sword, or that it is time to lay me to rest, give me to that child. I ask that she be my next wielder.
As you wish, Raun.
Thank you, Borky.
Hmm.
You honor me. And he disappears in the back of your mind.
Tass walks away with a pen behind his back.
You see elongated arm of Borky stretching kind of into the frame to get you.
You see now as all the kids scatter back into the village. Notably, villagers are now popping out of their homes. There's a blacksmithy shop. There was a little one. It clearly has been rebuilt to be bigger and probably more useful. There are proper cobblestone roads here now as well. And storefronts. There seems to be a little market space, and there appears to be a statue in the center of town that appears to be kind of marking the city square as you guys make your way inside.
What are people's reactions to me? Is it
A lot of
mostly
staring.
curious?
A lot of staring, buddy.
He's trying to emanate warmth and not fury.
Yeah,
So-
you're emanating
The
warmth,
warmth is
alright?
the problem, actually.
no, but like a gentle warmth.
Yeah. People don't seem to be like, oh, we're gonna, they don't seem like they're gonna throw you out of town, but they're more curious. You get the sense that people aren't like the way they look at you is kind of like cocks of the head and like, oh my, look at that. Not really like, what the hell is that thing? Why is it here? That sort of deal. It's always just like, ooh, look, new friends and whatnot.
Okay.
Strangers.
Yeah.
It's getting a little Pleasantville up in here, but okay.
It's night. I don't want nighttime. Get out of here. Sorry, I'm trying to find. I thought I had a forest noise, and I guess I.
Oh my
don't.
god, guys, did you see the sun go by like 1,000,000 miles an hour?
That was
What
really
god
weird.
can behave with such power?
I see it every time I blink, actually.
Greckles looks at his holy symbol and taps it a little bit.
Is this thing on? Hello?
There we go. That works. Let me know if it's too loud.
Sounds fine.
All right, sweet. You guys enter into the town, and immediately you see, turning a corner, Peyton Black, the father of Colette, and you see him he's currently got like an axe slung over his shoulder, and you watch as Colette's like dragging him by his hand, just just pulling him. And he kind of knows, goes, well, aren't you all a sight for sore eyes?
Been some time.
He strides up to you and he gives you all each a very firm handshake. Not like I'm challenging you, but more of just like, oh my god, I'm happy to see you. Like, I can't contain my excitement grip.
Oh, right on.
You all look older. Except for you two. He looks towards Remy and Seika. You two just look new.
They would be new.
Abacus tells me you've been getting into a lot of trouble. And she likes to define it anyway.
She can't prove anything.
Yeah, but the rest of the town thinks we're heroes, so,
Things have gotten a lot more complicated since we were here.
That's what it sounds like. There are whispers of war coming into town, but I'm sure we'll be fine.
War?
And from Periton is what I've been hearing. Messengers coming
Oh.
through, speaking about it. Said there was a boat in port not too long ago.
There was an arrangement, yes, but they've long since left.
Good, that's good to hear. Let's not dwell on the negatives. It's nice to see you. Can I offer you a pint at least?
Yes.
Excellent. Come on.
What time of day is it, really quick?
Lunchtime. They're gonna serve you lunch.
Okay.
So like,
you guys-
it's not like a one beer will fuck us up scenario.
No, you guys are getting you guys are led to a tavern. It is a very nice tavern called the Oak and Barrel. It is not a huge tavern, but you are led inside, and Peyton gets you. They're giving you food. You saved their village. They're giving you food for free, including your companions. They actually collect your beasts, and there's a farrier who's actually I was like, do you mind if I just clean up your beast? It's the least I can do after you saved Colette and helped our village. Everyone's being very oh my god, thank you so much. To you in this village. They seem to look up to you. And you hear people, even as you're walking past, go, I heard they stopped the dragon cult to the north. Him? And they kind of point towards us. There's no way. Look at that bow. Of course he had to. They're kind of hush whispering, talking, clearly
Oh, Task is
Stories of
trying so
your-
hard. He's trying so hard to hold in the pride at that one, but he's failing.
You guys make your way inside, and Peyton Black gets you guys. You guys get like a whole each of you get like a roast quail, with potatoes, bread. This really crispy sourdough bread with crunchy crust and like a soft inside with warm melted butter that you dip it into. Very large tankards of drought ale you guys drink, and Peyton,
Nice.
you guys just catch up with Peyton Black. He kind of sets it down and goes, we're only growing, which is a good thing. So many people in Alivast. It's nice to see, people having new beginnings. And Colette has a bunch of new friends. I'm sure you met them. Kind of nods towards you, Panic. You have like an ice pack on your forehead. Sorry, they're
Kids.
They'll make a
Yeah.
they'll make a merry band of highwaymen yet.
I hope not. Just the drink. I hope not.
Peyton, forgive my rudeness. I need to introduce you to our new cohorts. Peyton Black, please meet Remus Corbeau. You may actually know of him.
I have. I've heard of you. You're helping train the Griffin Knights. The kids love the Griffin Knights. They are definitely enthused. Remy, you see a human man, kind of darker skin complexion, black hair, has a very air about him, which is he's clearly a young father, but he seems to have a really good head on his shoulders. You are surprised that he is not a soldier just by the way he carries himself. You would think he would be, but you can't see any significant weapon on him. He is very clearly a man of words and a man of... He's very friendly, and it's not fake. It's very genuine. He seems to really care for the Unexpectables quite a bit.
Remy will bow his head.
And,
It's nice to meet you.
And
Pleasure to meet you as well.
Sorry.
And this is Seika Kuriyami. Definitely not someone from around here, but apparently has a relation to me.
You're related. You watch as he goes between Seika and you, and then Seika and you, and the eyes get more and more narrow as he's trying to bird fire, bird fire, bird fire. I see. He kind of drinks his ale.
Seika bows fairly respectfully. It is an honor to meet you.
The honor is all mine. Your brother helped save my daughter, so I'm in his debt. Though I've heard my tavern has been doing quite well. Or should I say your tavern that you have now.
It gave
quite
us
the
the
hotspot.
foundations we needed.
Did he own the tavern before we did?
Yep, he had the right to it.
Oh,
I feel
right,
like
we
this
were
is some
gifted
ancient
that.
information that I forgot.
Yep.
See, the thing is, we always forget that it was in the hands of Averyman first, and then was given to somebody else.
Yeah, it used to be
Well,
a
that
it used to
somebody
be a
else
den
was
of
Peyton
den
Black.
of villainy, and then Peyton Black got it. He bought the property, but then he ended up moving, so he just had it. So he gave it to you guys as a gift for saving his daughter, for
Hot damn.
free. Yeah.
Did you ever
Honestly,
Did you ever hear about all of the things that the city found underneath it?
no. I mean, it used to be the den of criminals, so I imagine not pleasant.
I suppose a bit deeper than that.
And he'll just regale the tale of
Yeah. You
just all the
guys. You guys swap
insanity.
pleasantries. Peyton Black informs you about how the entire village has grown. They're actually organizing to get guards in town because they've actually they're we're at a size now that we kind of need guards at this point. And the kids the reason why you guys were ambushed by kids was because the kids are acting as the guard, even though he's I would rather they didn't.
Where are those kids?
They're outside playing. They're out. They're completely gone. Probably up to mischief, more than likely. Peyton Black also, regales you, both Seika and Remy, the story of what happened. How the village was attacked by a massive giant who beat him in a sword duel, for lack of a better term, and took his daughter away. And how the Unexpectables came in and rescued his daughter, bringing her back safe and sound. And yeah.
Peyton,
been
we could
quite a
probably
few-
put it.
Oh, no, go ahead.
You know, Peyton, we could probably put in a good word for you to get you some guards faster when we return back to Alivast.
Oh, he kind of waves his hand. Don't worry, I've already put in the call. I don't think they're going to refuse. It's just paperwork. It always comes down to paperwork, and it's always a pain in the ass. But, be happy to have it. At least a couple guards would be nice. Some sort of order here to keep the chaos. And you watch as he looks out the window, and you see, like, another kid, like, with a centipede. Like, I found a centipede! The other kid's just screaming and running away. Yeah, there's nothing but life out here. It's been pretty good, and your adventures sound wild. I do hope you stay safe. He kind of looks over to Steer, who is there too. He looks a little perplexed because she doesn't seem to like it. You get the sense, Borky, that she's not a fan of being indoors at all.
All right, he's back up here.
So what brings you west?
We're actually hunting something.
Hunting. Well, it's a good season for hunting. Deer, elk.
Frost salamander.
Frost salamanders.
He kind of spits out his ale a little bit.
Unison.
Perfect surround sound.
Can't say I've killed one of those.
Have you ever seen one?
No, not down here. I imagine that would be something that lives in the mountains far west of here, but the woods, I'm sure you remember, there's some very dense woods there, and generally we don't go in there. It seems sacred, you know.
Sacred?
There's apparently a creature in there with glowing eyes. It's rather terrifying. No matter what happens, if you make your way inside, you always end up back on the outside of the woods.
Right. We've done the song and dance before. You know who is in there.
Greckles grabs at his chest.
There's a pulsing slightly.
Task grins.
And Seika smiles.
You all seem resolved and seem to have a better backbone than the likes of just normal huntsmen. I'm sure you guys can make it through okay.
I'm sure we'll be fine. He says before a boulder hits him in the head.
Famous last words.
There's another nat 20 hit you.
Right. If you
You
want,
know
we
what a
could
nat
collect
1
you
is on a
some-
boulder?
We could collect you some rations if you'd like for your venture. It's the least we could do.
That actually would be beneficial for our friend here. I point over to Seika.
Sure. What kind of food do you like?
What kind of food do you have?
Dried meats, dried berries, all kinds of different stuff. Mostly meat. We mostly do jerkies, things like that.
Whatever you are willing to part with would be fantastic. Thank you.
Absolutely. I should probably get your beasts here before they become a betting zoo. He watches Peyton kind of stands up and he taps the table a couple times. The barkeep, who is a kind of a really grizzled, kind of balding human guy, is just like, I'll go put it on my tab. And the barkeep goes, nah, it's free for them. And kind of nods. And Peyton Black goes, there you go. All right, follow me. You guys make your way back outside, collect your beasts. They've been washed. And their bright, like their actual barding and saddles have been waxed. The guy, you remember this fellow? He was the fellow who had the iron that had the wisps, like the red wisps from Raun on it. He they're so eager to please. He kind of hands you back off, and as you watch as he brings out the bowl, and the bowl is like chrome, like it's shiny as heck.
That's gonna be a little problematic.
Peyton Black returns with his wife. You notice that she is also pregnant again.
Aw.
Oh, shit.
And they hand
They've
you
had sex twice.
at least.
Can confirm.
Thank you, Detective Borky on duty. They hand you a sizable bag, like a leather sack, that's filled with about 30 rations.
Holy
Hot damn.
They are dried rations. They're small, but they he guarantees that they will fill you up very easily. There's also some dried bread in there, dried berries, and he hands it to you, Seika.
I will take it and attach it to my waist, miraculously not bursting it into flame.
Nice.
More like a potato sack more than anything tied to you now.
Sorry, I had like
30
no
rations,
carry
good
weight.
grief.
Yeah, exactly.
Peyton, I understand our history, Peyton, but are you sure there's nothing we can compensate you for all this graciousness that you're offering us?
Nah, you've done enough. Trust me. I mean, we heard what you did to the north. We've heard what you've done to the south, even. He kind of turns towards Remy. You've been doing good things for the people. It's the least that we can do. Just travel safe. That's all I ask.
In this profession, we attempt.
And if you're ever in town, look us up.
Absolutely. We'll make you another pie. He watches his wife kind of smacks him and goes, I will make them another pie. Yes, sorry, honey. Dear. Yes, she'll make you another pie.
Pie.
All right, fair travels. Take care. You guys take off. As you guys run at full sprint again westward, you watch now as chasing after you are all the kids, like screaming bye bye, like yelling at you, like running as fast as they can next to you as you guys are like barreling through the woods.
I kind of like run Avahi next to where Judas is, and I look to Panic, and I mutter to him about his pyrotechnics as a little farewell.
Oh,
Are there any like lit sconces nearby or something?
It's daytime, so unfortunately no. And you guys are
Okay.
out on the forest path at this point, unfortunately.
In that case, I'll settle for a major image.
Okay, what are you making a major image of?
I cast major image, and the image will be sort of like a starry outline of Panic doing the double hand crossbows.
Okay.
And it'll say thank you, Peyton Village, and good night.
You do so, and the kids are like, "Whoa, wow!" And then one kid goes, "I can't read," and you just keep running.
Poor Ralph Wiggums.
I'm in Donger. Curses Zito. I was gonna Gandalf.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And then underneath it is ASL, Alivast Sign Language.
All right, you guys make your way further into the woods. The path is definitely more clear than the last time you've been here. Not a cobblestone road, but it is definitely like a wagon road for sure. Your lizard hounds are just bounding. They seem very happy. They've been fed. They've been washed. Probably their teeth were even clean. You're not sure. You guys have a very full meal in your stomach as you keep bounding forward. Seer Valtusk is keeping speed with you and guiding you through. Eventually, you reach Everbright. This place has also gotten a lot bigger. Notably, way more houses. This is definitely more of like a townstead. Similar to the village that Anna and Tony lived in. It has, again, a solid square, more people. They seem less welcoming because they don't really know you that well. And of note, that Avon statue right in the center of town has been built upon and fixed, and looks way better and stands as a promenade in the center of town. You do get some kind of cautionary glances, not really sure, especially towards Seika. People are like, what the fuck is that? And to the two orcs as well, kind of, definitely the giant boar and the mounts you guys are running on. They don't seem hostile, but they seem confused, and given their experiences in the past, cautious.
Well, they have good reason.
Yeah. Beyond that, unless you guys want to stop for supplies, Ozzy's also here.
It might be good to check in with us, honestly.
I mean, actually asking the wizard for assistance would be great, especially if we're looking for something that normal folk don't usually hunt.
Yeah. So yeah, I wouldn't mind stopping.
Yeah. At least to say hello to Ozzy and ask, like, hey, do you know anything about these salamanders?
Panic's not coming.
You're not going?
So,
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'm just saying, yeah.
Greckles and Task, you're going to go visit Ozzy?
Yes.
I guess so.
Okay.
Just the two of them?
I mean, Seika and Remy and everyone's invited to come. Actually, Seika, why don't you definitely come with? I think you'd get a kick out of Ozzy, and he'd get a kick out of you. I know that for certain.
I am not used to kicking those on first meeting, but if you insist.
You really don't need to kick the wizard.
One of these days, I gotta teach you about Alivastian idioms.
So is it Greckles, Task, and Seka are going?
If Remy
Yeah,
wants to come and
if you,
Borky's-
Borky's gonna tag along with them.
Okay, Borky too. Remy, what are you doing?
I guess we probably shouldn't split the party, so sure, I'll tag along.
Okay, and so I guess Panic, you're just staying behind in the town square?
I'll go to a bar or something and grab a
Okay,
drink.
you go to that dingy bar where all the old people hang out.
What a
and you
place,
sit down.
Scrabble.
You get a drink.
in time for bingo.
You want to buy some death?
The rest of you guys make your way to Ozzy's tower. It has changed a little bit. There's a garden area on the outside now, which is really nice. Appears that Ozzy is growing seasonal herbs and ingredients for potions or other such things as you guys approach.
Guess, knock, knock, knock.
Okay. I told you the salves is not... oh, you see Ozzy. He looks tossed hair, hedgehog on the shoulder, normal robes. It's really strange, Remy. Something about this gentleman seems familiar to you. Roll an insight check for me. Remy? Bosco?
There we
Oh,
go.
there he is.
There he is. Okay.
11.
11. You see this kid and you're like, oh, he is related to Edward and Robso. Like immediately. You can see the resemblance. It's pretty clear.
I banish him to the nether realm.
You can't.
Damn it.
You can't kick him to the moon, sadly.
He stops and kind of takes stock of who's in front of him, and you notice he kind of looks among you and then comes to a conclusion and looks kind of holds the door open and goes, how can I help you this time?
Whoa, insight?
You need to take it so solemnly like that.
Yeah, go ahead and insight if you want to.
That was a heck of a response.
Yeah, like, all right, fuck
20?
you too, bud. 10
Okay.
human things.
Greckles, he doesn't dislike you guys, but you get the sense that he expected someone else to be here and they're not here. And he's like, ah, I see. He's avoiding me. That's what you get.
Oh, well, hey, Ozzy, I know it's been forever.
Yeah, it certainly has been. I heard you guys have been up to all kinds of things. Heard you've been working with my father, too.
Yeah, it's been a lot. Do you have a moment to talk?
Sure. He opens up the door and lets you guys in.
It's nothing too crazy. It's just something we're trying to track down.
Certainly. Come on in.
All right, go inside.
Make our way.
The place has not changed in the year you've been gone. Same exact outline, books everywhere, hedgehog on the table, mixing, like Morton pestiling something, you're not sure, as you guys walk in. If you're looking for
hedgehog is
potions...
mixing?
Yeah, the little hedgehog.
He
He's
has no
mixing.
thumbs.
He's doing his best.
Determined.
You go,
Ah.
little hedgehog.
Unfortunately, I'm fresh out of healing potions. I've just given my last 2 bottles to the lumberjacks in the area. So, unless you want some poison resistance potions, I'm fresh out of everything else.
Well, that's not the case here. But we figured with your inclination to the arcane and other curios like that, we're on the hunt for frost salamanders.
Frost salamanders.
Yes.
Okay,
But what makes them
Oh.
frosty though? Is it that they're covered in frost, or that they're blue and someone said, "Hey, that's made of ice"?
I don't know what that is.
That makes 2 of us.
I assume it's a salamander? An animal?
Ice
or-
related, at least.
Well, in any case, we just wanted to see if you had any expertise and if perhaps you might have anything that would benefit us against a creature, obviously of frost.
Let me see what I have. I have nothing. You watch this, just like he digs through drawers. He's like, To be honest, the winters here aren't very severe, so I don't make any cold resistance potions at all. It's mostly poisons for snakes and things like that, and water breathing for fishing and whatnot. Kind of scratches the back of his head. Apologies. I would love to help, but I'm sorry, I don't seem to have anything.
It's
Oh,
no
that's
harm.
fine.
It's no harm. Our secondary objective was just to keep catch up with you then.
Oh, roll a charisma check with advantage, Task.
Charisma check with advantage. Here I go. 11.
There's a little curl to his lip. He goes, "Oh, thank you. That's nice of you.
It's not like we've forgotten about you.
I'm glad someone hasn't." Speaking of which, did you send a dragon to my house?
Realistic bird face Greckles.
A dragon showed up at my house. A silver dragon. Very forward. Kind of freaked me out, I'm not going to lie. Said you sent him. Why?
It wasn't so much a matter of sending. He was just curious about you and possibly wanted to get to know you better. I guess he was a little strong on that.
Yeah, I would say so. You kind of look. You watch as he turns over in the corner of the room. You see like some dried up bouquets, like 5 of them. Kind of turns back. Yeah, I'd say so. Okay, well, good. I was worried it might have been. I didn't know how exactly to read it, but yeah, he just nods. You get the sense that he's just like reliving the moment, and he's like, "Oh gosh."
I'm sorry about that, Ozzy. We're not
No,
trying to put you
no.
out.
No. It's just a surprise to, look out and see that. But I appreciate it. You were trying to do something nice for me.
Well, is there anything else we can do?
Where's Panic?
Did Panic sneak off or was just very blatantly like, I'm out?
I mean, he probably would have told. It's just like he probably doesn't want to see me, so I'm just gonna go to a bar.
All right, group huddle above game. Do we lie to him or not?
Ask is not gonna fucking lie.
Okay,
I was
that's
gonna
fair.
say you can lie if you want, but then you're about to be undermined by 2 people.
No, that's fair. I
I'm
mean,
gonna
if anyone
go
else
with
wants
their
to try.
vote because I'm scared of not being included.
I don't know what's going on, so I abstain.
Oh
He
my
didn't-
god!
All right, Tass will just. I
Yes,
guess
you
I'll
got
just,
balls,
like-
right? Go for it.
Yeah, I'll nut up. I stepped forward. Well, considering the history that you have between the two of you, he opted to stay at the bar for fear that he might bring up some social anxiety.
Fair enough. If I hate to put this burden on you, could you tell him that I'm sorry and I get it and I've moved on?
Yeah, that's not a problem at all.
No problem at all.
Thanks. And also, if you see my dad, don't tell him anything, please. At all.
Very well. That was actually going to be my second question. If there was anything you wanted to pass along to your father, we can do
No.
that.
God, no.
It was just a suggestion.
He seems very exhausted.
Storm
Well.
giant all over again.
Well, again, we didn't come here to give you grief. We just wanted to see how you were doing.
That's appreciated. I'm doing well. I'm getting ready for before winter hits, and well, the villagers seem to like me a bit more now, which is nice. But I still kind of keep to myself. Lily's doing great though. She's been quite the help. She's out right now, but we've become fast friends, so that's been rather lovely.
That's fantastic.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, unless there's anything else I can help you with, I'll have to excuse you. I do have.
Do you have a
work?
Do you have a do you have a? Oh wait, he does. Because I was about to say, like, can he send us letters and shit? Because I'm like, why don't we just send him shit every once in a great while from the city?
Sure. Here you go. Here you go. I thought I gave you my seal. I can't remember.
He did.
But it's been some time, so here you go. Here's another one.
Oh, we'll accept it. Whatever. Pleasantries, my dude. Pleasantries.
All right. Well, Take care of yourselves, and good luck fighting these salamanders.
Very well. You have a nice day, and we'll
I think we're
go
gonna-
outside.
Yeah, I think we're gonna need it.
You guys head outside and close the door. Birds kind of rest on the rooftop of the tower as you guys make your way back and reconvene with Panic. Panic, you are drinking beers with Steer because she hates this. So wait, cheese is made from milk.
Yeah, you agitate it, and then it turns into cheese or butter, depending on how you do it. I don't
And he
know.
wants-
There's a thing.
And he wants to open a shop where he sells this milk that has
Yeah,
been turned.
Yes, you put it on like sandwiches and stuff,
What
or
is
you
a
drizzle it over.
sandwich?
That it's like you got bread, right?
What's bread?
Oh,
Oh,
my
boy.
god.
Oh my god.
And he takes it. He takes like a huge sip from it from his ale.
Drinking intensifies.
Okay, so
Uh-huh.
you got wheat, right?
Wheat?
Bartender.
The
I'm
bartender
gonna need
looks and goes,
another.
that's on you. Oh yeah, here's
I'm
another.
gonna need
He
another
pours
one.
He pours
Thank
your
you.
drink.
So it's like a grain. It's
Oh.
like grass. It's
Like
like grass,
gra-
but
yeah,
it's
like-
food. Yeah,
I
grass, but
see.
it's food.
It's like pickling water.
You're not there.
Jeez, Borky.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess you are there now. Yeah, you guys are come walk in on this conversation. Most of my tribe only eats potatoes and root vegetables. And meat.
Well,
Meat
A
goes on
sam-
sandwiches.
a sandwich is a combination of vegetables and meat together in one sitting.
I
In
see.
between two pieces of bread that are made of grain.
War chief.
Yeah.
Once your stronghold is made, I demand one of these sandwiches as proof and as reward for my allegiances.
What if I told you that you could make multiple layered sandwiches?
I don't understand what that means, but I am nodding.
A sandwich on 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 a sandwich.
It means more. It means more food in a compact form.
I see. So,
It's
what,
the
you
only
done in
witch
this
you gotta
village?
worry about.
Wait, you know what? I'm gonna throw a copper at the guy. One loaf of bread.
We don't sell bread in this tavern. We sell beer.
Hey. They sell liquid bread.
That's fair.
You guys can grab a loaf of bread on your way out of town at a market.
Yeah, just grab. I'm just gonna get her a loaf of bread and show her what it is.
She bites into it and spits out and goes, ah, it's soft.
Yes,
meat
well-
soft.
Well, yes, but when you make a sandwich, you're putting other vegetables and other pieces of meat in between this. Like you cut this in half.
Mm-hmm.
The carapace is so weak. The inside is so squishy.
Conquer your opponent by devouring its delicious crust.
Think of it this
she-
way.
She
Oh.
does. She shovels the whole thing into her face and eats the whole thing.
Impressive. Think of it this way. You know how the elves have bread that can sustain them, but it's very thin?
We have met very few elves, so no, but I can imagine.
Well, a sandwich is a more superior version to that.
I see.
It is the orky version of that.
I see.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You guys continue this conversation as you remount outside.
Hell yeah. And now we will tell her the etiquettes of making certain kinds of sandwiches.
Okay, you do so. You guys make your way on the road. You guys go over
Do they-
that bridge that you remember
Wait,
having.
do they tell me about Ozzy?
I
Oh,
assume on
yes,
the
we
road.
will.
Yeah.
Yeah, we will tell you.
You guys make your way across the riverbed on the new bridge that they've actually made a third time. You realize you're like, wait a second, this bridge is brand new. As you guys make your way.
Wait, he's not mad at me anymore?
No.
He was actually he seemed disappointed that you weren't even there.
Fucking your druid friend fucked me, Borky. God damn it.
What happened?
What did Lily do?
She
A
told
lot of
she
time
told
has
me.
passed. A lot of time has passed, to be fair.
Yeah, but she told me he didn't want to see me anymore.
Oh, sounds like she might have been exaggerating.
That also may have been a product of the time at that point.
Yeah, people change. I mean, it's been a year.
Clearly, I'm not as much of a piece of shit anymore, I think. Maybe I am.
I pick up a stone as we're going along and I toss it at his head. No, stop that.
Ow! Fucking my head!
No self-pity.
You hear a voice in your mind. It is unbecoming of you.
Oh, fuck.
That's if.
Oh.
Oh.
If you've learned to speak sentences that aren't rhymes.
But only sometime.
Awesome. This is a great development. I'm very proud for you, buddy.
You get a response. You get a response going, kidding, joking, jest, jape.
Ah.
What a good word.
You just got played. You got played by your own weapon.
Am I the only person here who doesn't have a talking sword?
I don't. Actually, shit, that's wrong.
How far are we?
I have a talking weapon.
Look at the loser!
Mark, welcome to being the side characters. We don't get the talking weapons.
That's cool. It's all right.
I mean,
How far are we
do
out of-
you want two daggers that don't shut the hell up? I mean, you know,
Fuck you, Todd!
right?
How far are we out of town when they tell me this?
Oh, you guys are well into the woods at this point. You guys are going at it. You're not running. You're just kind of walking at this point.
All right.
Oh my god! I just realized we all four of us do have talking weapons. What?
I'll tell you what, Mark, do you have a staff or a sword?
Technically speaking, the aspects are like boons. They're not. I guess they are technically can be weapons, but they're a bit different than sentient weapons. I'd argue.
Mark, you have a staff
Oh, what
or
do
a
you
sword,
what do
right?
you think, porcelain bow? Are you a weapon?
Are you patronizing me?
No, I'm more patronizing God, which in a weird way you're patronizing yourself.
Boom.
Or
No
as
retort?
I-
All right, put him away.
Damn.
I will accept that natural one on the next roll, Monty.
Monty will remember this.
It's meta on meta.
Mark, whatever
right.
weapon you use, I'll be the voice of it. I know
No,
how to
please,
voice
God.
the sword.
I-
I got you. Don't worry about it.
I do not need to relive
No,
that
Mark,
experience.
you don't understand. I'm a professional. I,
do
can do
understand,
this. I can do
Bosco.
this.
I've played the game. You
I
can
want it.
fuck right off.
I want this sword to be like, hi, I'm your sword. I'm here to fight the enemies.
Woo.
Hippity
First of all-
I never want to hear
First of
Bosco
all,
do a
I don't-
fucking
I don't-
woo-woo character.
I don't appreciate you stealing my ideas.
That is the stuff of nightmares.
All right, you guys make your way for the sake of brevity. You guys make your way through Dragon's Take. Again, grown in size, nothing really substantial, and eventually make your way into the edge of the wood of the eyes of the glowing beast. Here, Steer actually kind of gets a little bit Gaijin. I don't like having Discord up because I see what you're typing and I don't like reading it with my eyeballs. Anyway.
Hey, you didn't have to read it.
I did. You guys make it to the edge of the forest with your beasts in tow. And that is where you guys are at. At this point, it is around, I'm going to say, you guys have made very good time. I'm going to say it's around 3 o'clock in the afternoon, if even that. probably
Really?
2.
Wow.
Yeah.
Ooh, not bad.
Yeah,
So you said something was up with Steer. She didn't like this place.
she seems uncomfortable, and she kind of stands up and she goes, "We do not enter this place usually."
Is this the fastest way to get to our destination, however?
It is. We could go around, but it could take a day's travel to just get around this wood.
I feel that we're more than capable to make haste and go through, but you are our guide. If you feel that this is not the safest course of action,
No, I will follow my war chief. And she looks towards you, Borky, and nods with
Mhm.
sheer ferocity and confidence.
Mm-hmm. Borky, smiling back. Mm-hmm.
So how about it, War Chief?
Well, I don't like making decisions. It's been a big thing. You actually cut out a little bit, so.
Are we
do you
going
wanna-
Stay
around?
like, hey,
are we
hey,
going?
War Chief, what do you think we're gonna do? All right, what do you want to do, War Chief? We're here for
Yeah,
you.
Okay.
Yeah, you
Are we
want us to
going-
go through the woodses, or are we going?
Yeah, you want to do the
around
woodses, or you want to go do like the high roads?
You guys want to go
I'm gonna
through
be hon-
Raoul's forest, or do you guys want to go around?
I'm gonna be honest with you. Let's take the woods.
Very well.
Yeah, I mean, we know Raul, so.
Yeah, we do.
Someone doesn't watch Ravenloft. Okay.
I heard,
Alright.
isn't that?
You guys stride in. At this point, there is no clear path here, so riding your beast would be, first of all, extremely treacherous because they could easily trip. You'll have to go at a walking pace in here.
That's
Do you
fine.
guys want to move fast? Do you guys want to move like at a moderate pace, or do you want to move stealthily?
If
I
we
feel
put
moderate.
Kinushi in the front, can he act as a bulldozer?
Sure.
Oh,
Do you
Oh,
want
Oh no!
do you guys
no,
want
no,
to just... Yeah.
Greckles, a question.
That's fine. That's fine. It's just
we know things in here, and they probably wouldn't appreciate us knocking down the trees.
let's just walk at a moderate pace.
Okay.
Last time Greckles was here, something very unfortunate happened.
When you say that, Seika's eyes narrow, and Greckles at least would notice his posture get a little bit more defensive.
But don't
No, no,
Seika, don't worry, though. He totally deserved it.
Okay, for one, no, Borky, and for two, Seika, don't worry about it. We're fine.
Your friend seems worried. Should I not be?
When it comes to Borky, nah.
Always be worried about me.
clip clop, clip clop, clip clop.
Hey,
back.
Gaijin, above game? Nice.
You guys make your way through. The lizard hounds seem just eager. There's like deer, and it's like a dog with a squirrel. You have to like really hold them back as you're making your way through. There is a ton. First of all, Remy, you've never been here before. This forest is teeming with animals. Like there's the forest itself is thick and lush and wild and untamed, and there are animals around every single corner, whether it be a deer, whether it be bears, whether it be an elk, whether it be chipmunks, squirrels, birds. It's a lot of animals in one condensed area.
One crazy gnome named Tom.
If I were king of the forest.
You know, that actually makes
as-
me think, what if we were able to reach out to Raul?
We could. Although don't think I could I don't think I could sending them. It's been over a year since we last met.
Wait, timeout. Did Rule take the job? Now, for whatever I was wondering earlier, we mentioned Rule, and I was trying to remember. Did she actually get replaced? Like she was swapped out for someone? Right?
Yeah, that's what I'm not. See, I'm not sure. It's
No,
like,
we went immediately for Anj.
no. Way before
no.
that, because there was talk
Your
about the
deal.
new replacement.
Your deal was to send her an apprentice.
Oh,
because
that's
she's
right. Other
old.
way.
Yeah.
Other way.
Yeah, so she's still around, but your goal was to send out an apprentice, and to your knowledge, there should be one here.
We did do that.
Mm-hmm.
Would sending work? It's been over a year since we last saw her, so I don't think.
It has been over a year, so if
Yeah, I would know. I would know not to do that then. So yeah, I can't cast sending on her.
I mean, she would recognize us, wouldn't she?
Surely an orc, a Kenku, and a tiefling and a kobold stick out. Also, a guy made the fire.
Yeah,
Another
he's
thing.
really drawing a lot of attention, your face.
Actually, no, that's very true. Kuriyami-san, do you have a hood or something along those lines?
I am afraid I do not.
Here, take mine.
Is it because they burn up? It's because they burn up, right?
It's
I
just
have never had any need to hide who I am.
Oh,
it's not a matter of hiding who you are, Kuya-san. It's about trying to save face.
He seemed
Well-
nervous to take the offered cloak until you say that, and then he'll take it.
Okay. Yeah, you put it on. It's comfortable. It doesn't burn because you have control over that
Right.
as a fire ganassi.
I could be a dick and just light it on fire, but I'm not.
Yeah. You guys continue through the forest. Your memory of this place is unlike the villages where there was clear, like, oh, statues and people and buildings. It's way harder to remember what path you took when you were here for the first time because you got really lost. And as you make your way through, eventually the sun dips down and the woods become extremely dark. And even with your dark vision, very hard to see through.
And I roll a survival check to find us a decent place to make camp.
Sure, absolutely. Go ahead and roll a survival check with advantage.
11.
11. I mean, first of all, there's no clearings here for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
But you manage to find a spot that is like at least there's not as much foliage. It's not exactly the flattest thing, but it is a place where you can at least lie down.
Well, at least enough of a location where we're not going to cause mayhem for the location we're in.
Yeah, exactly. That's what that roll gives you. It's
Cool.
not the most comfortable, but it's okay. All right. So you guys are going to take a night watch.
Sure.
Seika would volunteer to take watch.
Put me at the height of darkness, like the deepest of night, so I can,
Okay.
you want to be two eyes in the darkness.
Advanced darkness.
Advanced.
This is advanced darkness.
Put me at dawn.
Dawn, okay, Greckles. I'll say Seika before Greckles.
Sure.
And then who wants to take first watch?
I could take first watch, I guess.
Okay. All right, you guys set up. Do you guys make a fire or no?
Is there a way? That sounds like a really bad idea.
Here's what I can do. I'm going to clasp my hands in a couple of different signs, and a couple of will-o-wisps will just kind of pirouette around me, and then coalesce together into a nice glowing light with dancing lights, because I got that now.
Okay. How long does it last?
1 minute, but during my watch, I'll just keep having it up over and over and over.
Okay. You have last watch, so panic.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
As
and
everybody huddles up with their mounts and relaxes for the night.
Yeah.
If you'd allow it, I'd like to do something during my watch, and then leading into Greckles taking over.
We'll do it step by step here. So we'll start with panic.
Gotcha.
Okay. While everybody's getting settled in and before my watch starts, I want to use the orb of sending to contact Euphoria.
Okay.
Going to say, had another big performance. Wrote song about you and a girl I like. Don't think it went over well with her. Nervous. I miss you.
Hi, Virgil. You get a response back. I am far away. Glad to hear you are performing. Don't
That all I
beat
get?
yourself up. No, you get more. I'm just trying to words this.
Gotcha.
Don't beat yourself up. Some people don't like the stage. If that makes sense. Love you. Roll a
I'll
perception
start my
check
first
for me.
watch. Yep.
Yeah.
Hoi. That's gonna be 13.
Okay. You kind of just like whittle a piece of wood and sit back and tune your guitar and just kind of hum to yourself, and your watch comes to a close.
Okay. Who's after me?
That would be
will
me.
be Task. is
Okay.
next.
I go over and I wake up Task. You're up.
All right. Get some good sleep. Tash just like gets on like where there's I guess a like a root of a tree or something. Just looks out into the darkness, humming to himself.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a perception check for me.
16.
So you can't help but notice that there's a hole in
Don't tell me it
Seika's
was made for
ration
me.
bag.
Okay. That's not good. Is there a trail that leads?
You see tracks on the ground. If you want to, you can roll a knowledge nature or survival, I guess, to figure out what these tracks
I would
are.
rather take that survival.
All right,
while
with
I'm doing that, I'm gonna wake up Seika.
If you were
15.
to do that, he would not get his full rest. So
Oh,
just do
damn it. All right, let him sleep.
okay. Yeah. 15 appears to be raccoon tracks. It looks like a raccoon during Panic's watch got into his ration bag and took 5 rations.
Oh,
bitch.
Well, at least it didn't take all of it.
That's a
Yeah.
That's a lot of meat.
It's definitely more than one raccoon. It was probably 2 or 3.
I love
All
the
right,
idea
well,
of me
little
just
fucker.
sleeping soundly while raccoons feast themselves.
I'm going to I guess I'll take it off him, do my best to like repair where the hole was, or at least like to patch it up, and then I'm gonna hold on to it and keep watch still.
Okay. That ends your watch. Nothing else happens. You see some animals. You see some deer like kind of walk past. They get startled by the lizard hounds and they keep going.
If I see a raccoon walk by, I like put 2 fingers to my eyes and point back.
Just reminds me of that picture of that possum that got into a donut shop and it's just laying there in a pile of donuts. Do your worst. I've already won.
I love that.
Guys, remember, Over the Hedge was a documentary, and we can pretend it wasn't all we want.
Oh man.
All right, well, I guess Seika's up next.
Yep.
All right, I actually I wake up Seika, I wait till he gets up, and I show him the hole.
He kind of tilts his head to one side.
Keep this on your person. We had a couple of thieves. Not a lot was taken, but enough to make this.
Thieves.
Raccoons, small rodents.
I understand. And he'll take it and tie it.
Oh
to
no!
his
Oh,
waistband.
Tass like grabs him by the shoulder and like just leans him in and looks at him with very seriously. Don't take that as a means to attack them.
Understood.
I know.
Is done.
You just wake up later and half the forest is burned down while he's trying to flush out the raccoons.
He's got a 12 gauge out of nowhere.
Peace was never an option, Denka.
You hear
That needs to be drawn now.
Are you winning, son?
Greckles, Seika, what are you doing? Peace was never an option, Denka. Oh my lord.
All right, I'm going to sleep.
Why do we have so many fire children on this show?
All right. Seika, go ahead and roll a perception check for me, buddy.
Okay.
Oh man.
15.
Yay!
Okay.
During his watch, he'll have been essentially slowly but quietly pacing a perimeter around their camping area.
Okay.
Circle walking, if you will.
Sure. You get a nice sense of the perimeter. It's so strange, this place. This place in particular feels like the elemental plane of Earth. The ground here is lush and there's lots of plants, which is kind of what you're used to in depictions of the elemental plane of Earth. There's no fire and it's so strange. Like even the tavern at least had like a fireplace with a fire running or sconces with flames. There's nothing here. No flames. There's no water. It's just earth and air.
Weird.
It's weird. Beyond that, your watch goes without a hitch, and you wake up. Greckles.
Is Greckles the kind of guy who would wake up on his own for his watch, or would he need to be waking up?
Nobody really. No. So you have to wake each other up.
He gets up at dawn every day.
This is before dawn, though. You're not waking up at dawn. You are waking up before dawn as the final part of your watch. You just get dawn as part of it.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna say this. Unless y'all are elves or warforged, y'all need to be woken up.
Okay.
Okay. Then I will wake him up.
Okay. How do you wake him up?
It'll be a gentle shaking of the shoulder. Very respectful, outstretched arm gently shaking his shoulder.
I get the sacred bucket of water, and I...
Whoa! Bucket of holy water. A gallon.
Yeah, you nudge him awake.
Oh, I guess it's time already, huh?
Apologies, Kenku.
There's nothing to apologize for. It's our responsibility.
Greckles, immediately make a perception check for me.
Oh, good. Is this sound or visual?
Both. So
The raccoon's back with a
Because
knife.
I was
It's got a
so
machete.
one 15-2. I had that. I was getting dancing lights prepped. I would love to shoot up to 120 feet. Any like
This
a
is-
light source.
This is happening as you're waking up. You notice
Oh,
this.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
As Seika wakes you up and you guys have a bit of conversation, you lull your head over and you can't help but notice the massive owl perched on a tree branch above you with these large glowing orange eyes.
Oh,
And
shit.
And next to them, a slightly smaller owl with piercing blue eyes. And that is where we're going to take our break.
Oh boy, I'm gonna get some
Well, ghost.
Well, hello there, Mr.
Borky
Owl.
wakes up.
Do you know how many licks it takes to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop?
A one, a two,
A two,
Three. Three.
Uh,
I didn't
I-
even ask Mr. Turtle.
We're so far in, and I'm like, no, I want to do more. I want to do like 6 hours of this, but we can't. It's fine.
We can. It's just you might kill Gaijin.
I would, yeah. All right, I'm gonna get a peanut butter sandwich because all this talk.
All right, bye guys. I'll stay here and entertain people.
I'm
Hello,
right here,
folks.
dude.
Welcome
To the
into the
restroom.
halftime show. Wow, there's people here with me. This is weird.
Your
Zito, are you sticking around with me?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, good. At least I'll have some company. All right. Let's see. It's pretty chill there. How's it going, guys? Halftime. You made it.
Hell yeah.
They're awfully quiet. We do have a hype train going though, apparently.
Oh fuck yeah. Yeah. This
All about
this
that hype
my halftime present is brought to you by my wife giving me dinner just before the game started.
Oh, see, that's a keeper.
Yes, she is.
Looking forward to your Ravenloft episode. Oh well, thank you. I appreciate that. 100 bits saying hype train
Dude, I can't fucking wait.
yeah. Take your bets now.
Man,
A lot to-
I
have a
hope
lot to work through.
Bro, listen, I hope we fucking get to a situation where we actually all survive and we're just like, all right, chat, now what do you owe us?
1,000 bits from Probate saying taking a tour down the earliest locals the group explored is filling me with a warm and cozy nostalgia.
Yeah, dude.
I didn't realize he was capable of real human emotion. I'm sad Ravenloft is going to be over. Hey, at least you get an extra week of Ravenloft. That's a positive.
Yeah.
Arukana, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. Thank you for running tonight. This is extremely what I needed. Love you guys. Not Obsidian with a tier 1 sub. Thank you so much.
Okay, I'm back. I'm cheering you guys on. I knew no death so far yet. I mean, listen, I played roguelikes. Shit happens. Shit will occur.
Burnout Vaughn with 100 bits. Beware, Bosco. The death pool is waiting. Commander 117, 117. All right, Master Chief, 5 bits. Thank you so much. And then Infinite Kitty with the 10 tier 1 subs gifted to the community. That's level 5. Verdian Winter with 1,500. Seika, gonna burn a motherfucker. We've got the Birdinator with 500 bits saying it's 20 below where I am. So a Wonder Unexpectables game will keep my mind off that cold. Ow.
Bro, I'm so entirely happy I no longer live in the Northeast anymore, where it's not fucking below freezing and I have to shovel to get to work.
Cold. I miss the cold.
Dude,
I
I
miss it being
fucking
below 0,
hate
but
the
I
cold.
do miss the cold. I love the cold. I love snow.
I hate
Mighty
snow
Aja
when
with 100 bits. Yee, Hype Train loves you guys. Philip Chanter, 500 bits. I don't see why Greckles isn't capitalizing on having flowers everywhere on his person. All he needs to do is ask her to grow a few in some key areas. Oh, boy. Dude the Man with 100 bits. Loved you on Lewdcast, Taka. When are we replacing Task, Greckles, and Remy with 3D anime VTuber girls? Panic can stay. He's a pretty princess. Dude the Man, I think I speak for myself, Task, and Greckles when I say blow it out your a-hole.
Wow. Rude.
Also,
I'm
probably
probably
the best
spitting the truth at this man so hard.
I know, right?
I
I'm glad that we're all on the same page.
Whatever.
Just collectively.
Whoa.
Also,
Whoa,
I
Haunch
look
Paunch.
fantastic.
Whoa, what's happening?
Haunch-
Whoa, what's happening? What's happening? What was that?
What?
I came back to a weird thing. What happened? Sorry.
No, you're good.
We're teasing
The
the
wizard.
chat.
We're teasing chat.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Haunch
okay,
Paunch
I
with
was
100
worried
bits. My
something serious
dad
happened.
never smiles, so I tried to get him to laugh with my 10 best puns, but no pun intended.
It's a good one. Classic.
You get a +1 on that one.
Viridian Winter with a tier 3 sub. Thank you so much for that. And a tier 3 sub gifted to Cap 1945.
I didn't let my team see far enough. I'm sad.
And we've got Chaos King Daniel with 500 bits. Glad to see the lads are back at it. Love listening in while I paint my Necrons.
Nice.
Excellent.
Or the Void of the Universe. Wait, no, that's Tyranids.
The new
You're
goddamn
speaking my
models are
language
so
That
now.
is
good.
Tyranids.
I
Mark.
mean, what? Sorry, I didn't say nothing.
Mark.
I didn't say
Mark.
anything.
Mark, Mark, do you play Tyranids?
No.
No, all right. So, long story short, also, Umbertastic, thank you for the 500 bits. No message, just bits. Long story short, Mark played a fucking wannabe Tyranid in our game, and as
That
a
was
space
not a
wolf, I
wannabe
was.
Tyranid.
You're right. You actually
I was
were a
a
gene
scout
stealer.
who
You were
ended
actually
up
a gene
traveling
stealer.
with a bunch of members of Death Watch against
And he was
his
in
wishes
Death Watch,
and had to keep
and I was
up.
a space wolf.
Okay,
in
guys.
Death Watch, you were a dead
okay,
man.
enough. No matter what, okay, you're both dead because of the Inquisition. Just so you know, we're here for this reason. So
No, what are you talking about?
Look, you steal a couple of genes and everyone accuses you of being, evil.
You did
It's
it
just
right
not
in
fair.
front of me.
They're
did.
nice pants. Dude.
how tight were the jeans?
Pretty damn tight.
S Wolf with 500 bits. Joke time, Bosco. Why was the kid not afraid of the tree? It was all barking, no
Fucking
bite.
no bite.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Approved.
Didn't even have to fucking
No,
look at
shut
that
up,
one.
Mark. Don't you do that.
Minus
Listen,
5.
It's a classic.
I know it's a classic. It's already been approved.
There you go. So, I'm not wrong.
Man, and there's just me sitting there watching that Death Watch nonsense go on. Man, do you all just still want these toasters and these flamethrowers? Because, I mean, I could still party with or without you guys.
Meanwhile, at the Emperor's Children.
No.
I Snake Eyes with 100 bits. You have sullied your hands with filthy parchments of heresy, guardsmen.
Nah, fam.
How
Just
do
trying
you
to survive.
plead?
Father Nurgle loves you? No, the hell he doesn't.
You just try to survive it. Everyone calls you a heretic. It's just,
That's the plus negative bot
save
follows
their
you to around
butts
too.
several
Stop doing
times.
heresy.
Doesn't mean anything.
I'm sorry. If you don't want to be called a heretic, stop doing heretical things against our God Emperor. All right, it's really
you want
fucking
the
easy.
one person who can hit a target from 200 feet away to not be on your team. That's on you.
Yeah, I kind of, if they're a Tyranid scum, yeah, kind of want them to die.
My Omnicide gives me aimbot.
Blood for the blood god.
No, Monty, don't you dare. Bosco,
Sorry,
be
did
honest
you
with you,
say
disappointed no
corn?
characters have died in Ravenloft. No, I'm not upset that nobody's died in Ravenloft. They've been smart. I can't be mad at that.
I can't help but whenever I do my basing for my chaos demon army, where I'm just like doing blood, I was basing my flesh hounds, and I'm like, I need more blood here, and maybe 2 more skulls, and I'm like, this is kind of weird, Attica.
Imagine
this
someone
needs
walking
more
by your room
sanguination.
and they just hear you go, "Oh, it's not enough blood."
No. VD Soar with 100 bits. Bits for the Bit Throne. Skyblaze with 100 bits. Seika, burning down a forest. Isn't that just the Jack
All right.
versus Raccoon
That's
scene
what I
from The
was
Incredibles
getting.
2?
Yeah.
All right,
Yep.
we good to go? Is everybody back?
Yeah,
Connor?
go for it. That's all the
Connor?
bits. Oh, no, wait.
Connor?
Connor, where you at?
Connor?
I'm eating
Connor?
chips.
Connor?
Sorry.
There he is. All right, let's play. We good to go?
Let's
Keep
do
going?
it. Also,
All
Dread
right.
Hunter, thank you for the 1,000 bits.
Okay, so Greckles and Seika, you look up and you see 2 owls. One that is quite large, and another one that is like almost comedically smaller than the other one, looking down at you intensely. And Greckles, you kind of, the way you're looking, Seika, you turn and you can see it as well.
Kuriyama-san, go ahead and go to bed. There's nothing to worry about right here.
Can I incite you?
He's being honest. Like, he's not hiding anything. It actually is fine.
Okay, just because your expression would have caught his eye, and so he would have looked in your direction. So for that to immediately be waved aside, it's a little suspect. But
No, don't vote me out. I'm not sus.
I mean, pretty sus.
I mean,
Just to drag into that last dude's
asks,
house and
even
didn't
though,
even
like, the
tell me
task bar
about
is
it.
super
That's
low.
pretty sus. But I will begrudgingly go to. Well, I already got my full night's rest, technically, right?
Oh, you'll need a little bit more. Tagged on the end. Yeah.
Then go to bed. You're
I'll
fine.
go to bed.
All right.
I ain't happy about it,
Greckles, as you keep watch, you notice as the big owl with the glowing yellow eyes or the orange eyes gets up and flies away, leaving the other owl looking perturbed and confused and looking down at you with already a wide-eye expression, but even more so.
Okay, well, here's the thing, because you didn't give me a chance to say anything. Greckles would actually look up and say,
Lady Raul, it's been a while.
She would still do the same.
okay,
So
I
she's
just want to make sure. I
leaving,
just want to make sure. Like, I wanted her to know that we acknowledge her.
You get off for the rest of your watch as that one little owl is like pacing back. You know how a parrot goes back and forth on like a a stand and kind of like shuffles back and forth? The owl does that for like probably a solid few hours and during your watch.
I'd offer him food.
They don't take it.
I figured as much.
Yeah,
The
you
owl
keep
clearly
watch.
needs a potty break.
You don't see anything, and your companions begin to arise.
It's time to get Orc, it's time to get Borky, but is it? What? Wait a minute.
Borky, as you wake up, Green rolls over on top of you.
Easy,
But you see-
gentlemen. We've got eyes on us.
Just points up to the comedically small owl.
The owls can't sweat, but if they can sweat, as you point out the owl and everyone turns to look for the owl, you notice it like the head's like flinching around in various different directions.
So I take it you're Raul's apprentice then?
The owl somehow takes a deep breath and flies down in front of the rest of you. And Seika, you watch as this tiny little owl, turns into probably like a 16 to 18-year-old elf woman, give or take. She has the haircut where like half of the face is covered with hair. If she used eyeliner, she would. She kind of like sits with her shoulders tucked in. She's wearing like robes and has like a gnarled wooden staff. And she just cannot seem to keep eye contact with anybody.
That's okay, because at present, there's only a thin blue line that indicates Seika even has eyes.
There's nothing to be afraid of. We actually know Raul, and Raul knows us very well. Some of us a little bit more than others.
She like reaches out and just snaps her beak shut. Your voice is really loud. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, she just like grabs her knees and leans over and takes a deep breath in.
Audible blink.
Are you all right?
Hello, welcome to the woods. You are not supposed to be here.
Well, trust us.
Go.
We just need to go through. We're not trying to stay here long.
Okay. Okay. Where are you going?
Monty,
Uh-huh.
does this poor kid look like she's an apprentice trying to do something she's been taught and being totally uncomfortable doing it?
Go ahead and roll an insight check.
Okay.
Can,
Do I
can
get
I roll
advantage?
that as well?
I just work here, man.
Can
So
I
that's with
roll that as
advantage,
well?
right? So 15
it-
straight up, or 25 with
yeah.
advantage.
Straight up, just 15,
All right,
yeah.
15.
Okay.
Can Seiko roll that?
Go ahead, yeah. Shut up, Bosco. This is my
Bosco.
game.
16.
Okay.
He
Seika
doesn't have
and...
control anymore, Nadine.
No, I do. I've... Anyway, Seika, I mean, I've never had control. I've just accepted that, but I can, Anyway, Remy and
pickles for one
Seika, this kid does not talk to people ever, you can tell. So having to talk to more than one person is probably causing an aneurysm in their brain, and they are handling it as best as they can. Okay, you gonna leave?
I mean, eventually.
We're gonna, as soon as everyone gets ready, we're gonna pack up and head to the mountains.
The mountains, okay. Raul says that she knows you and she's okay with you being here, which I don't really understand. So I'll just... can you follow me so you maybe don't wreck stuff?
Insight.
Yeah, go
Yeah,
ahead.
please.
Oh my god.
Gotta love
7.
that double
Oh,
sevens.
sorry. First roll, not second. 12.
Okay. This is weird. This is a weird kid.
We had no intention of wrecking anything, but
Wait! That's a kid.
I am. Yep.
That's a nat 1, by the way, guy.
Yeah, it's a natural one.
You're not an owl.
Wait.
I'm not now.
Denka, I believe we should do as she asks.
Yep.
Oh.
That'd be great. Thank you.
Seeing as how she's nervous, I'm going to get her to talk about something that might be within her interest. So,
Oh God, not small talk. Oh God. Okay.
wondering
Jesus.
if
Wow.
you could tell us anything you know about frost salamanders. Bardic
I know about-
inspiration.
Okay, on her.
Yeah.
I know about salamanders. They're amphibians. They live in the water. They eat insects. They're insectivores. They have very wet flesh. I have a feeling lightheaded. They have 2 eyes, can regenerate limbs, and generally don't talk to me very much, which I like and I appreciate. Oh God, you're still looking at me. Keep walking,
Wait.
please.
Wait a second. So this person knows a lot about animals. They're extremely shy and they don't know how to talk to people. Monty, did you just make yourself from 2018?
Look, I can do small talk like a absolute boss. So no.
Mm-hmm.
I would say that if that were your defense, it could have been worded a little bit better if you were trying to convince us, but
Okay, sure.
bonus
Whatever.
points for trying.
Let's keep role playing.
I was just gonna let her roll with it.
Guys, she's
I like how the-
large
pretty
now,
low.
damn
So
it.
she shifts the wrath die.
I love how the guest characters are tempting fate.
I get it, like for the crew.
Wait, we have to leave a mark somehow.
Uh-huh,
Might as well
Yeah,
be
it's
an
gonna be a
aggravating
stain on the
one.
floor.
I would like to make Mark
I'm
and
gonna
Goomba's
sneak.
story about me, if that would be
Question:
okay.
Is this particular druid wearing a giant mask over their head?
No, they are. They have like long silvery hair. Also, this is notably a moon elf. They have like, despite not being a living thing that sleeps, they have like kind of rings under their eyes. Sterling blue eyes though that pierce right through you. Kind of white robes, knotted oaken staff, and the animals seem to like this individual. They seem to flock to this individual rather willingly. I'm Raul's apprentice. Oh,
Nice
thank
to
God they
meet you.
stopped talking. Ah, okay. Yep, that's me. It's nice to. Yeah, it's nice to see you too.
To keep it easy, we'll try to keep to one-word answers. Name.
Onas.
Nice to meet you.
Oh God, that's more than one word. Okay, this way, follow! They turn into an owl and start flying.
Hope they don't like fucking hit into a branch on the way. Jesus.
Was that a fucking owl?
I'm afraid she would explode if she like fucking hits into a stray leaf as it falls.
I mean, she's gonna have to learn to deal with other people who are trespassing one way or another, and to be a bit more subtle would be important.
I'm sorry, my brain just went to a scene that I conjured up in my brain.
That's us every Wednesday, Monty.
It's like a flash cut to like these hunters in the woods, and she disappears. I'm going to kill you, and then I'm going to kill you again.
It's the Oni plays bit where it's just like say something to your 12-year-old fans. Hello, I'll kill you. Just holding a knife.
Anyway, the owl leads you. It does fly into a couple of tree branches on occasion, but generally leads you forward. As you guys move forward, you see two familiar sights to the four of you. The large tree that you remember speaking to the undead giant to, and crumbled once castle of one Raun fault, now that lies in ruins as you remember it. And there's now trees growing out of it, and other foliage and moss and other such things.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
It's amazing what a year does.
2 years at this point.
Yeah, it's true.
Oh, you blink a couple of times, it feels even shorter than that. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. When we was running out of that thing, thought we was got us. I remember we was running out of that place, and we had a split second to grab something out of that pile of stuff, right? There was that weird bag and the hat. And the bag was the bag of holding. But now, and now we got Panic's hole, we can get everything inside. So, yeah.
You watch as Onas reappears, standing on the back of Avahi's back, because you guys aren't riding your mounts. They're just standing there with their staff, and as each movement of Avahi happens, they manage to count her ballads and stand above. Onas reappears and goes, yeah, that was Ruin, and I was brought here in exchange for the stuff that was in there, and it was, it's great. I love it here when there's no people like any of you at all.
Well, don't worry, that'll come to pass soon enough.
Oh, thank God. Yep. Now it's just a nice, quiet wood. Where are you going again?
To the mountains?
Salamanders?
To the mountains. We're going to fight frost salamanders, so I'll probably towards where it's cold.
You watch as Seer actually stands up and kind of crosses her arms and goes, "We are going to Kolkodar." Okay, that will be this way.
Does that name sound familiar, or is it just a...
That is an orc word.
I was curious.
It is orc. It roughly translates, or I guess directly translates to dragon or body of a dragon.
Hey guys, we're going to a body of a dragon in August. That's what it's called.
What?
Didn't we just get done with that?
Okay, here you go. This path. Take this path, please.
You want to come hang out with us?
No! And she just flies away.
Borky scratches his chin.
I think she's in need of friends.
You turn now and you see a much bigger owl sitting on a branch in front of you.
Oh.
And you see it turn and it speaks. It is nice to see you all again. Apologies. I thought this would be proper training for my apprentice.
Well,
Raul?
The one and the same.
It's nice to see you again.
It is nice to see you as well. She
Effing-
kind of looks. She transforms back into her elven form and looks down at you, Greckles, and then eyeballs your chest for like half a second, and it's enough to make you go, like give you a bit of a chill.
No. He's moving. He's moved past the flowers. Come on now.
Or has he?
I hope things have been quieting down around here.
They have, since the king has been dethroned. Now I must keep to my wood and tend to my old age. Bold of you to re-enter these woods.
You assume that you would understand that we mean no harm and we only just wish to pass through.
I understand. It would be best not to advise others to enter this place, if you could do me such a favor and kindness.
Well,
We have
Read tales of the glowy-eyed beast and how we were barely able to escape because we're
Well,
awesome.
Hopefully soon it will be the blue-eyed beast. But for now, my
Insight.
time here... Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, can I insight it as well?
I want to see if she's happy or sad about that and how.
9.
9 for
I want to try and glean if she is like weak or sick or something.
Sure, go ahead, roll an insight check.
I mean, we know she's like super old.
Soft 20.
She is an old-ass elf. She's old by druid standards. You get the
Jesus.
sense that it's not so much like, I'm dying, lol. It's more like, hey, this is inevitable. It's going to happen. It happens to everybody, but I need to have a plan. You know what I mean?
But does it seem like her time is coming soon?
Probably not. Not
Okay.
maybe in your lifetime, but, you know, a lifetime for you is a blink to her. So,
Damn.
We can agree towards this. I don't feel we have the need for bringing anyone else here.
come through the woods again, though, this way. My apprentice needs some training, at least.
Tash just like grins, folding his arms. If she needs the social experience, I hope you understand there might be a wee bit of heckling.
Twist the knife a little bit.
Just
So
a
we-
bit.
So we have your permission then to return through here on our way home.
You have my permission, yes.
Excellent.
But my apprentice doesn't need to know that, does she?
Absolutely not.
Grin.
Moo ha 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 ha.
If she screws up, try not to yell at Don't Ass.
I do not yell.
Damn it.
Wanted to get that out there. Got it. Nailed it.
God damn it! Ah!
I appreciate you, Connor. I appreciate you.
You watch as Ruel kind of goes to leave and then turns back and goes, and doesn't even look back at you. She just kind of stares forward at nothing, and she goes, "An interesting form you have taken, fallen king. Avoiding death even now." And she turns into an owl and flies away.
Oof.
Mm.
And you guys are let open to a mountain pass. This would be an
Hooray.
ideal place to leave your lizard hounds, looking at the trek ahead of you.
There's sure a lot of vendors here in the safe point.
Quality
I
armor,
wonder
no
what's
matter
happening
how-
behind this door that takes 3 seconds to open up.
What's
There-
this strange orb on the ground?
There's this dude dancing in the corner, just like really laying into it, like going left, going right, going left, going right.
Oh, I am liking we're having upscaled piano tempo of what we're hearing.
All right. Well, if Onus wants to, get to know our mounts, I guess, then there you go.
All right. Sierra is going to stay behind and take care of your guys' mounts.
Usually can
Great.
take care of himself.
Well, your bull is fine, but the other ones
He'll
need to be
just
watched.
stand there.
Sierra approaches you, Borky, and goes, "If you head up the mountain, you'll see Kolkodar. It stands out as a pinnacle at the peak. My people passed
Any
through there.
advice?
We ran into the beasts there. I've heard stories as a child about Kolkodar. It is a cursed place, so be on your guard."
You have to tell me twice.
I still have this bottle of holy water.
Now you say there's a dragon's body there. Is that literal or?
You will see what I mean when you reach there.
Fair
Dick.
enough. Sorry.
I will take lead as I still have Mountain as my natural explorer bit.
You sure do. Yep. So, you guys begin to trek up the craggy mountain, similar to the mountain you trekked up with Yugu, but a little bit more sheer mountain cliff. This is a lot more stone, a lot more sheer cliff, and there's not much foliage at all here. Living here is rough. You see, like, some mountain goats, but they are not really grazing. They're just making their way through. You see, like, big birds, albatrosses in the sky staring down at you as you guys make your way up. Soon the sky becomes gray and bits of snow begin to sprinkle down past you as you make your way further and further up the mountain. And in a blink, through about 6 hours of walking, you are met with the harsh mountain top that howls and bites at you.
Oh, I thought we were done with this.
No, it sucks. It sucks to be this cut. That means you're cold always when it gets cold.
Pulling out my spyglass to look around and see for any landmarks.
All perception checks have disadvantage up here, even with abilities that assist in vision because of the snow. So
15.
everybody make perception checks with disadvantage.
Would tasks be with just a straight roll?
No, the spyglass doesn't help. It's obstruction, not distance. So
Alrighty.
yeah,
15.
even Remy
13.
too. Remy, you have disadvantage as well.
I don't need
4.
advantage. 18.
Here I go too. 8.
Seika and Panic, you're like huddling up next. You're like Panic. You're up next to Seika, trying to get warm.
I have like my arms wrapped around his neck.
I was gonna say.
This is nice.
Seika,
Bonding time.
this sucks.
Yeah.
This sucks so much for you. You've heard stories of the Frostfell, which is the realm between both the elemental plane of water and the elemental plane of air. And it sounded horrible. This is also horrible. So let's see. We had Remy with an 18, Task with a 13, Greckles with a 15, and Borky with a 15. That's really not bad, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, seriously. I was like,
So
oh,
everybody but Panic and Seika, who are like hugging it out,
Seika,
and trying to.
we need to huddle together as the two warmest individuals on the team. We have the best chance to survive if we stick together.
you'll notice that like what normally is a brilliant blue or orange glow from the various parts of his body is so muted that it's hard to tell that his skin is actually made of fire. He is like a candle on its last dregs of life.
Borky, Remy, Greckles, and Task. As you guys look up the mountain, you see a massive skeleton. You see a large, almost lizard-like dragon head that rests on the peak of the mountain, and trailing down is the back neck and the rib bones, and the tail is coiled around the mountain coming down. You see that the body is filled with what looks like leather. Where the eyes would be are brass caps of some kind. This thing is immense. I would say because of the 18 from Remy, I'm going to say from head to, from head to oh god, I'm sorry, I'm just trying to figure out how to measure this out. From the head to like where the base of the tail is, it's at least 210 feet long. Yeah.
Is
the tail
is that is that as big as the ancient dragons that we saw with the dragon cult, or bigger?
Bigger. The tail itself is probably
Than
around
ancient?
150 feet long. The tailbone segments. This thing is huge, like ungodly huge.
Does this strike to me
Just-
at all? Like
For any of you, no. None of you would have any idea what this is. It does look lizard-like or draconic in nature, but you have no idea.
Just so I'm getting this right in my head, we have seen ancient dragons before, and this is
Yeah.
bigger than that.
This is way bigger than ancient dragons.
So we're looking at
Scary.
kaiju big.
Yeah, kaiju Godzilla size skeleton.
That boy went back for seconds on eggs.
Well, it's dead.
but it has inhabitants apparently.
Borky scaredly pokes it. I don't fucking know. Okay.
The base of the tail reaches down, and it looks like the tail itself opens up. The inner part of the bone appears to have been carved out like a cave. And you notice there are flaps of fabric waving in the cold winter biting wind.
Does it look like there's any sort of intelligent markings on these anywhere on this?
Roll an investigation check for me with disadvantage because of the snow.
Blip. Kablip. Ah, no, 6.
6. These conditions up here, like Yugu's Mountain was okay, cold, chilly. This is like minus 34, full on, like, I don't know how fast wind I can make it, but like crazy wind, like almost like storm level wind that almost
75 mile per hour.
Yeah, like it's like this is a very cruel environment right now.
Let's get the fuck inside then.
Yeah.
Before we do that, or I guess, could I even do this? Could I ritual cast detect magic while we're on our way inside?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, I will
You
do
not
that.
You do not detect any magic as you make your way inside. As you guys do, the inside of the cavern obviously has some snow built up inside of it. There appears to be like a drift that kind of like half plugs the entrance, but it's easy enough to dig out with just your bare hands. Notably, the walls are bone. The floor is ice. As you guys make your way inside of the Tail of Kolkadar, also known as the Dragon Mountain. As you guys make your way inside, I'm going to switch you over to a map.
Oh.
Neat.
Oh, snap, a map. It's dark.
Oh, there you go. That's
Where are we on this map?
Top
right.
Top right.
Okay. Hey, Monty, if there's enough snow here, I have just a question so I know this could still be a possibility. Could I, hide in plain sight if I use the snow as foliage?
The snow ends right around where you are right now. Beyond that, it's like an open space.
Okay.
It's definitely more of a building. It's not so much as a wild environment, unfortunately. It's a good idea, but unfortunately, like, once you get past these steps up here, like, that's gonna end. You're not gonna have that anymore.
Or are
It's
these
gonna be-
built? Like real built?
Yeah.
Or are these, like, natural?
This is built. Someone came in here and carved this bone to be a place to live.
Oh.
You are currently inside of a invertebrate of like I'm gonna get my bone terminology wrong, but you are currently inside of a tailbone, like
It's the funny
segment.
bone. It's humorous.
Yeah,
All right,
it's been clearly hollowed out.
Is it? I'm not even sure how I'd ask that. What is? Is the work like good, or does it look like good enough?
Roll an investigation check for me. No disadvantage because you're inside now.
Okay, here I go. Oh, just
Can't wait
for
to
you.
find-
I'm gonna go ahead and give you this.
Thank you.
Yep, that's my detect magic aura.
Maybe we'll find a Yeti.
Investigation.
But we don't have meatloaf.
All right. 16.
Okay. As you kind of wipe some of the, the powdered snow off of the walls, they are carved. There are giant runes written on the walls.
Guys, we got the runes.
It's strange though, because the ceiling, like you think about like the stone giants you've run into, and you've seen them up close. A stone giant would not fit in here. No giant would fit inside of this space. It is clearly meant for.
So you're saying the runes aren't giant; they are in giant.
They are in giant. It is a giant language.
Okay,
they are done
gotcha.
in giant. Yeah.
I thought you meant big.
No, they're not big. It's like giant runes, not big runes. Giant written runes.
Borky, come here. Can you read this?
What shape is that?
Remy's also going to look at it because he can read it.
Keep forgetting that.
Remy, as you read it, is in giant. It reads, "The Kolkadar Kingdom."
That's it.
It just says the Kolkadar Kingdom, and there's some very crude drawings of what look like people.
Borky reads this as well, right?
You can't read giant. You can barely read common with your intelligence.
Oh, right. I can't read giant. Fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
The big right. Yeah. No, that's fair.
Remy's going to see that Borky's struggling, and he's actually going to try to point out what each of the runes mean and how it spells out.
I was just squiggly one with the snake face, me and no.
As you read it out, Remy, it says, "Once home to the orc tribe of Kolkadar, now home to King Kiferus. Long may he reign."
Does that
Borky
mean
grabs
anything
the
to you, Borky?
It might. Be right back. Let's check.
Borky grabs the hilt of his sword. Whoosh.
Borky,
yeah.
I have been here before.
What? What do you mean you've been here? Speak. Tell me more right now.
I do not remember, but I
Damn
found
it!
easy.
You remember nothing?
He jettisons you out.
I suppose no with your face. Ronfolk's been here before, but the specifics are lost on him.
Huh.
Well, hold on. If Ronfolk was here, that means someone the size of Ronfolk could have been here, so it's a bit
But
helpful
this-
at least.
No, this place is too small for a giant.
Exactly.
Hold on. But the thing is, there might be other entrances.
Wait. He's been here before? Or he's been around here before? Has he seen the thing that... Has he seen the creature that made this structure?
Okay, so I'm going to be honest with you, Panic. He's a sword ghost, and his memory's a bit foggy. He can give me advice sometimes. He can remember really important moments, but sometimes through the fog of everything, he can't see it all.
I'd like to roll stealth and move up a little bit.
Okay, it is dark in here, by the way. There is no light.
I was about to say, dancing lights going out at least 10 feet in front of us.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a stealth check for me, Task.
Nat 20, not natural, soft 20, both sides.
Task, as you make your way forward, you actually trip over something and crash into the ice. And as you flip around and look, you see an arm sticking out of the ground in the ice.
Okay, what kind of arm are we talking?
Big and gray. As you stand up and move over and brush the ice off, you see a dead Goliath frozen in the ground.
I look to everyone else. Well, Goliaths were here.
That explains the giant.
I wonder then if something came in here.
Is this like one of those frozen, emaciated mummy
bodies? Yeah.
Okay.
The markings remind you of someone, though.
Uh-oh.
Uh-huh.
Who be that?
One of the individuals who lived with the Iron Claws. Her name was Kenku of the White Snow. She was a Goliath that lived with them.
We met her.
And you met her, and you remember that her markings weren't like I almost said Oz. He's not in this game. They aren't like Doros's or Zeus's or even Vel's. Their markings are a bit more, I guess, splotchy would be the right way for it. It's more like spotted. This, as you look down at this like mummified, frozen corpse, it bears a similar marking structure to the skin and face.
Question though, with what I can see, can I see even further into the ice, like more of the body, or is it just stop at the arm?
Oh, it's on the surface of the ice.
I'd like to inspect if there's any other forms of like damage to the body, like bite marks, claws, anything.
Okay, roll a medicine check with disadvantage because of the age of the body.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry, just because it's
no.
state.
Nat 1, it doesn't work.
Yeah, you've never dealt with a frozen body before, given where you've come from, so you're like, oh, they froze to death. Like that just seems like the most obvious thing is that they froze.
He's
to
dead,
death.
Jim.
Could I do some sort of check to determine if this is the same person?
As you make your way over, you see another body. In fact, you see 3 in this chamber.
Got 3 more.
One is straight up split in half, which is very easy to tell how they died.
I know what killed him.
They froze to half. Wait.
Well, hold on.
Yes. They got all cold and then they cracked in half on the ground.
Yeah, classic cold.
I'm trying to figure out why was she back there? Why did she come here even?
Maybe she
This is not the same person. I'm just gonna press. It's not her. It's not Kenku.
Okay.
It's not her.
So it's not.
They
Gotcha.
look like her.
Oh
Yeah.
my god! Thank you. I thought it was her.
No.
Oh my god!
Best assumption, maybe a descendant, maybe related. You're not sure, but they look definitely not Goliaths that look like Doros or like non-native Goliaths. Essentially, is what I'm trying to specify.
Do they have any mementos on them? Ring signets, jewelry, anything that could determine their identity in terms of clan association?
Lot of bone decoration. Nothing that you can see of any severe value.
Well, not to sell, but to possibly take back for her.
Well, I mean, you don't know what her relation is. She cares about these people, but generally speaking, a lot of ruined clothing that's probably just been destroyed through years of weathering. Jewelry is bone. Like everything that they're wearing that is like not leather or fur is bone. Probably from the creature that you're inside of right now.
I'm sure as we get further in, we could find something for archaeological purposes.
Right, more substantial.
Just be very careful, Zito, because we are in the lair of the Lin Kuei right now. This is messed up.
Fuck, you're right.
Could I do a check to determine if the bisected person was split cleanly? Like, is this a weapon that they were killed with, or some sort
of medicine check with disadvantage because of the age of the body.
This is the worst game of Until Dawn ever.
Well, at least we know how it ends.
Not bad. 12.
The only thing that could have done this was if they were cleanly cut in half, just based on the way the bones are laid out.
Weapon.
Could a weapon do something that drastic?
I mean, looks at Borky.
I mean, we'll never know unless we go
hard
in
cut of
further.
Borky bisecting people.
Just whipping Athar's head off.
I just had hardcore sting.
Hey Monty, I would also like to move forward stealthily.
Okay, roll a stealth check. You guys are assuming moving as a party, so if you can,
yes.
Everybody group stealth check as you make your way up.
Okay.
Oh, here we go.
Oh,
Okay.
good. 14.
It ain't no big thing. Soft 20.
13.
21 from Seika.
Why is the fireman so good at hiding his presence in ice?
21.
I know how to hide my key.
Okay.
Fair.
Nice. Good job, guys. All right. So, as you guys make your way up, I'm just going to reveal more areas here. You guys keep... I don't want to hide areas. I want to reveal areas. Thank you. You guys keep winding up. You guys are basically climbing through the tail of this creature and making your way up that way. Task, you get about here. You can get about here. Say you're here. Sika, you're here. Borky, there. And then I'm going to say Remy right here. As you guys are making your way through, looking at all these areas and pointing out, there's a lot of stories written on the walls, like notably like carved out on the walls. As you guys make your way forward, as you guys walk forward, you feel a rush, almost like a breath of air, as if this creature in the mountains is breathing inwards as cold air rushes past all of you, almost going through your bodies. And immediately panic, you feel necromantic energies behind you as bursting from the ice in front of Borky comes a gray hand that snaps down onto the ice and lifts itself up, bearing a bone sword. You watch as two male undead Goliaths rear their heads up wearing full war attire, look up towards you, Borky, and go, "Run, Fault." I need everybody to roll initiative for me.
Oh shit!
What did you do, Borky?
So would I have
18
had
from
any
Remy.
opportunity?
Oh my god, I wasted my nat 20. Oh my god.
That's a charisma save. Yeah, gotta roll your initiative, buddy. Sorry.
No, I clicked the wrong link. I'm so pissed.
Well, you do have advantage on initiative.
Natural
It
20!
was meant to be.
See,
Well, now you've
What are you
really
worried about?
wasted it.
I ain't even gonna go for a second roll. I'm just gonna let that ride.
would I have had any opportunity to, because I sensed them first?
Well, they didn't get their surprise round, is what happened. So
Okay, great,
Yay.
awesome.
yeah.
Initiative. Pretty good. That's
It was
another
a-
20, man.
It was a 13 from Seika.
All right. Wow,
14.
you guys. All right. So Borky,
We're rolling hot tonight.
you guys are rolling hot tonight.
You know what? It's just as good that I go last on the initiative, because that means by the time you guys slap them, I get Colossus Slayer on them.
We were too busy paving the way for them, so you know.
And then I feel like I'm
Sure,
missing
we're-
someone.
Ah,
Greckles.
shit. Hang on.
What's
Are you
wrong?
forgetting Mark? That's a thing sometimes.
Are you speaking from experience, Kurt? Or...
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Just making sure.
Embarrassingly so. You are super quiet though.
Are you
Like-
okay, Connor?
Yeah, I just had a couple of things with my Audacity screw up, but I think we should be good.
Do we need to do
still.
another sync up?
No, we're good. We're still recording.
Alrighty. So
Some-
immediately, these fully armed, probably about 7'2" tall Goliath undead guards rise up out of the ground.
If there's music playing, we can't hear it.
I
It
can
is
hear it.
playing. Refresh.
Yeah, we got a custom one. Okay, so
Here I go.
Borky, you're up first.
Okay,
they are
Borky-
armed. They are armed
Uh-oh.
with bone long swords.
now is longsword above game? Is longsword operate differently?
So it's a weapon. They have weapons. That's
Okay,
what
they
I'm
have
saying.
weapons.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we're doing theater of the mind for this.
No.
We have a map,
wrong
dude.
No, we have a map, dude.
Oh, okay. They sprung out right. Okay, I need to scroll. I need to zoom in a little bit closer. I thought
All
those
the
were
way
our
to the
friends.
right. All the way.
I thought
to the
those
right.
were
Oh,
our friends.
Shit. Those are revenants.
Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna move. Borky immediately moves to the one that is directly behind the casters. It moves
Okay.
up immediately, and Borky's gonna fly into a rage.
Okay.
All faithful, all classic,
Okay. You fly into a rage. Just a normal rage.
normal rage.
Okay.
I didn't know Borky could fly.
You think
Just
that's
wait.
crazy? Wait till I show you what
Right
you
into
can do with a pig and a
He like-
catapult and a spare evening.
He like fucking Fred Flintstones his feet, and you just hear like the little.
All right. That's your bonus action. You now have your action.
All right, well, Borky's gonna immediately get their attention. Not right, vote. And then Borky's gonna swing at this guy with Raun Fault immediately. Just boom! As hard as he can.
10.
Bong!
As you go to swing, you feel this like lurch in your heart from your connection with Raun Fault, and the swing just goes wide as the creature looks down at you. Its eyes are frozen over, its face twisted into this scowl. As you swing and you rear back your sword, take your second swing.
Yeah.
God, they got long swords. They
I'm
feel
gonna
motivated.
kick you really hard, I swear.
10 again. Oh,
Wow. As you swing, the Undead Goliath grabs the side of the blade, and it sinks about a good 2 centimeters into the hand, but the hand is frozen. And you watch as the Goliath stares at you.
Uh-oh.
Unfold.
No, my fault.
That ends your turn, Borky.
Yes, it does.
Panic, it is now your turn.
Oh shit.
Danger. Cold corpses.
Probably not the best thing to shatter in here.
In a fucking bone?
Yeah.
To be fair,
he'll have to join
ahead.
the Broken Bones Club.
Oh.
He can't go to the subreddit anymore.
Get lost, crackle bones.
You're about to turn this into the Panic. You're about to turn this into the Boulevard of Broken Dreams.
I get it. I'm gonna look at the one that Borky is not engaged with at the current juncture, and
Okay.
I am going to look at him and conjure up an image of the real Raun Fault with a blade in hand as well, and I'm going to cast Phantasmal Force on him.
Can you click that for me so I can read it?
Yes.
I love that spell so much.
I craft an
So
illusion
many
that takes over
words!
the mind of a creature that I can see within range. Make an intelligence saving throw.
Okay. Rationalizes. All right. Where are you summoning it?
I am summoning it. I'll summon it right here, right next,
All
right.
right. You
couple
summon it
squares above
behind you guys. All right.
Yeah,
Okay.
but it's sure to notice it.
Yeah, it does. It definitely turns and like looks. By the way, when they talk, their mouths are not moving.
Oh god.
Shit.
Their
Evil
jaws,
ventriloquists.
their jaws are frozen shut. Alrighty. That ends your turn, Panic?
Yes.
Okay. Remy,
Wait.
it is now your turn. Oh,
No. Forgot I had bonus actions.
yeah, this time you forgot. I gave you an option. You can't get mad
Listen.
at me.
I've been orcs for a month.
Yeah.
Just like
Roll
that
a
expression.
leadership.
I've been orcs.
I'm going to.
I would like to. I would like to war.
I'm going to use my bonus action to activate Mantle of Inspiration, which means that actually all 5 of you are going to get 11 temporary hit points, and you can use your reaction to move without provoking attacks of opportunity.
Fuck yeah.
I'm
Well,
good
I'm gonna move in a location where I can actually get a hit on something.
Make sure not to go too far. No, I can't metagame. Can't metagame.
Hope you
Oh,
don't
well.
mind there, Gaijin. I'm just gonna step right in front of you here real quick.
A minute.
It's my
So
job.
the lines you're on are stairs. So Task, you'll be looking down right now.
Oh,
You guys
that's
are
good.
going up the side of the mountain.
Oh, so I have the high ground.
You have the high ground,
Don't
yes.
try it.
Get him, Obi-Wan.
It only counts as one.
Neat.
I have the high
Now it's my
ground.
turn.
That is your turn?
Um,
All right.
Yeah, I'm just going to remain there.
Remy, it is now your turn.
5-foot step into that square so that it flanks. And Borky, you're gonna feel a hand on your back. Presidium! And you're gonna get protection from good and evil. So if these things are considered
Ooh, what does
undead, they
that
have
do?
disadvantage to hit him.
Click the spell for me real quick.
Okay.
Kiss you on your bird cheeks. Mwah, mwah.
Okay.
Hot
Creatures
damn.
with heights have disadvantage on attack rolls against the target. The target also can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them. If the target is already charmed, frightened, or possessed by... Okay, good.
So hearing them scream out Ranfault, I know that they're going after Borky. So Borky, that you now have that as you feel Remy slide up behind you, and he's gonna take a defensive stance, and that'll end my turn.
Remy slides into your DMs.
Seika, you'll notice that Remy is specifically choosing his position to help distract this thing to essentially give you the bonus that you're going to get for flanking. And that'll be
Okay.
turn.
That's your turn. It is now the Goliath. The one immediately in front of you, Borky, is going to attack you with disadvantage.
Yay.
They rolled the exact same thing twice.
Spoopy month was already over.
That's going to be a soft 20. You rolled 2 13s.
Yay.
So that hits you?
Oh, no, it hits me. Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say, why are you saying yay? I think it hits you, buddy.
No, I
really excited
misunderstood
about
what you
pain,
said.
okay.
I was like, yeah. Oh, wait.
Ooh, this is going to hurt. And then I need to...
The zombie's motivated.
All right, that's my armor class is 15, so yeah, that definitely hit.
It's going to be... Sorry, I got to count a lot of numbers right now.
No. Only one number.
So
a D3.
First, you take 13 points of piercing damage
Half down to 7.
to 6, and then...
Don't forget your temporary HP.
Oh yeah, no worries. That's dying real quick here.
Here comes that necrotic damage.
No,
An
not
additional
necron.
point... An additional point of... Sorry, I just forgot my math again. Hold on 1 second.
No worries.
16 points of additional piercing damage as the Goliath grabs you, Borky, and drives his sword through you. And you gasp and clench in your side as you hold yourself. And that's where we're going to end the session for today.
Oh God!
Cliffhanger!
God, what if Borky's fucking dead?
Did you
Fuck,
just end
really?
us in mid-combat?
Wait,
He's
Wow,
not
that's
dead. You just took a lot of damage.
That's-
that-
No,
Is that-
here's what happened, guys. We were fighting, and then a cutscene started.
Yeah.
It was a bad sign. It was
And
a
then
bad
Mom
sign already.
came in and turned off the system.
Also, it is halved because it is just it's piercing damage. But you did just take.
Oh,
a
it
sword.
is? Well, I gotta go
Yeah.
back and redo
Still.
that damage.
16. These guys
Still.
can put out damage.
I'm seeing the JoJo to be continued jumping
All
right
right,
to get
all right,
stabbed.
Yeah.
all right, guys,
Do-do-do-do-do.
I'm not gonna fucking lie here. I can't carve these things because they're undead. I want those fucking swords.
What are you gonna do? Stab me?
It stabs you
Last
immediately.
Last
Man
words of
stab.
man dad.
I would
I-
love to
that will
continue the
always be
combat,
like the-
but it is 10 o'clock, and this is a perfect place to.
Yeah.
to...
All right,
No,
bye,
it's
Austin.
okay. It's a
Bye, Austin.
bye, Austin.
Bye,
Austin.
Austin.
Shit, I
We
used to
can't
play
do this to
really
Austin.
long.
We handed him 5.5 hours last week. We can't do this
I
to him.
know. We
All
can't do
right,
this to
thank
him
you,
again.
Austin. Bye, Austin.
143.
By the bone of
What
my
episode
sword.
is this?
143.
By the sword.
I want to play more, but we have to end at 10. And
I can't believe you
That
think
is-
Oh, fuck.
I'm looking
I
at
can't
the
believe you've
time.
done
It's
this.
like 3 minutes to midnight. I'm just like, this feels way too early. Ugh.
right?
Also,
I'm
I think I
happy
fucked
for
up.
that.
I have to. The protection creatures have a disadvantage on the attack. There is no wisdom save. Someone's saying I had to do wisdom saves for the attack, but that's not the case. That's a completely different.
There is
ability.
no wisdom save because
shut
it's not a
up.
spell that you have to save against.
Yeah.
It's just an
I
effect
know-
that you.
There is an ability that does that where they have to make a wisdom saving throw or attack a different target. It's a paladin, I think, spell or ability.
It's a
I can't
paladin
remember.
ability, but that's not
Yeah.
what this is. This is
That-
just
you're not a
an active
paladin.
effect.
It's literally a spell. Yeah.
I want that bone long sword.
There's 2 of them.
I was gonna.
I
say,
want
you get,
them.
like double trouble.
I want to fucking
Bone-
duct.
listen,
I want to
listen here,
duct
we-
tape
we-
them
we-
to my feet, and I use them as pogo sticks. They will
No,
never
here's the
see
thing, we
me.
all know that
I want to
steel
say
weapons
this
are
now
better.
that we're done, and I know that Gaijin is the only one who's going to get this joke. But Taka, you said at one point, "I want to wah," and my brain was just like, "It's not that kind of wah, bro."
It's not that kind of what? So you cut out.
I said, "It's not that kind of wah, bro."
It's not that kind of wah, bro. Am I
Okay.
missing?
Wah is
Am I
like
missing
it's a traditional Japanese mindset of. Like,
Oh!
yeah.
No,
It's the
So it
most
was, just,
anti
it was
orc.
perfect that you said it, and I was like, "Nope, hold it, don't break the flow, just let it go."
It's the most anti-orc thing you could possibly think of.
you're trying. I dare you to try and explain subtleties of Japanese culture. to a
Mark,
bunch
Mark,
of
high,
orcs.
Mark, high
Can
five.
Can
I
it
got
be
you.
Wednesday again? I want to play immediately. but
Right?
you gotta
Yeah,
say-
right.
Oh.
If only
I'm
I had my
already
timetable.
incredibly short. I'm already guessing the Frost Salamander rolled in here and just killed everyone and made it its hovel. Like that's the
If
guess.
this frost salamander is a necromancer, we're in trouble.
He's got a little hat and a monocle.
This Frost
Maybe-
Salamander has
Hold
levels of
on, hold on. Maybe a necromancer is just living inside the corpse of an ancient dragon. That's pretty metal.
Oh my god, the lizard
It's
is the
true.
wizard.
The lizard
Lizard
wizard.
wizard. The lizard wizard.
It's a lizard
Who
wizard.
opened the lizard portal?
Fuck.
I can't. It wasn't me this time, I promise.
I'm trying to Google what rhymes with lizard so I can keep this going. Alrighty,
Blizzard.
guys, but
Gizzard.
Gizzard.
hey,
In the middle of a blizzard.
Izzard.
Monty,
Hey,
Monty
yeah, Eddie
Blue.
Izzard.
Damn it, Monty, where can they find you?
Hi,
Aside
you
from
can
battling
find me
bears.
Wizard. You can find me at Monty Glue on Twitter, where I'm posting updates of my Warhammer army, which I'm having a ton of blast painting. I actually just finished putting together my Daemon prints, and I have a Scar brand I need to paint, and I also have a Skull Cannon that I begrudgingly need to paint as well. So you can post. Yeah, you can catch me posting there, and then you can catch me at twitch.tv/MontyGlue for streams. Tomorrow should be Devil May Cry 4. I don't think we're near the end. I actually have no real gauge of how far we are to the end, but I love it. I really love it. 4 is my favorite. Three kicked my ass and I didn't like it, but 4 made me actually really like the series a lot. I actually really like Nero. I really like playing as Nero, and the camera isn't ass. The bosses are super fun too, and I'm on a mode where I don't have to destroy my hand with the crab claw to target on things. That's really nice as well. Definitely helps with the enjoyment of the game, not having to like leave with a really hurt hand. Anyway, there's where you can find me.
Alrighty, hey, Distortion Devil, where can they find
Yeah, it's me.
you?
They can find me on.
Wait,
Twitter
no,
and
hold on. No, stop. Are you working with Dead House Sonata?
Twitch. Yeah. I am, as a matter of fact.
Get
working
out
with
of
that
here
house.
right now.
Sure. Oh, okay.
Yep.
Okay.
So I shouldn't.
And
So
he's
I
gone.
shouldn't post this link a million times over.
And
Do
he's
it.
gone.
Do it.
You can find me on Twitter and Twitch at Distortion Devil, where I'm streaming Tuesdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. I'm streaming a lot of Yakuza Kiwami specifically. That game is interesting. I'm not sure if I like it yet or not. I think I like it, but it's weird. I'm having a lot of conflicting feelings about it, having played both the PS2 version and this version. I'm not a huge fan of how Majima was flanderized, but yeah, I have mixed feelings about that. But it's a fun game and it makes me laugh. Other than that, though, guys, Dead House Sonata. It's a funny game that also has dead people in it. And
I
if
believe you.
you are a fan of dead people and also Bloodborne, and also just the Legacy of Kain, Eternal Darkness Sanity's Requiem on the GameCube, world famous horror game that basically parented to the psychological horror genre, then you will love Dead House Sonata. Please check out the forums, check out the Discord, talk with the wonderful people that are behind this game, and if any of this sounds like it's up your alley, then you can follow that link and purchase yourself a Founders Pack to get early access before it comes out for free later next year.
You mean this link?
Awesome. Chris
Yeah,
Zito,
that's
where can
fun.
they find you? Wait,
I had to
what'd you
get
say,
my
Connor?
one. I had to get my one in.
One?
You mean one
Listen.
block?
Zito.
I only had 200 characters to work with. Crucify me.
Oh, only 200 characters? That's
Only
199 more than you
Do you
need.
prefer lumber or oak crucifix, Zito?
Oh my god.
Mahogany.
Oh, here's okay. You're gonna take that joke. You're gonna take that joke out back behind the barn and shoot it. Okay, that's what you're gonna do. That is a 2008 joke, and I
Well,
will
I'm
not go back to
2000
that
late,
time.
Sorry.
Oh shit. Oh damn, Zito. Where are you playing video
Righty.
games so that they can watch you?
Yeah, I do play video games. You can watch me play them on twitch.tv/Zito, where my community is getting into making their own content racers and making a bunch of cool mods for Sonic Robo Blast 2 Kart, which is a Doom 2 mod that is modded to be a kart racer, a la Sonic Drift or Mario Kart SNES style. So there's that. And then a bunch of roguelikes like World of Horror, because I have a shitload of mods, this time with a lot less not safe for work nonsense, because oof. Stirring and I'm gonna probably try and crack open Stirring Abyss, which is just nautical nonsense under the sea. And like Monty said, you can kiss Cthulhu and get boons for it and go terribly insane. Wait, no, that's Monty. Have you been playing the game in Dread X2? The one where you
No.
actually date Cthulhu?
No, I have not. I actually haven't been playing video games. I've been watching Warhammer videos and painting.
Because I'm
models.
like, wait a minute, why is that fucking familiar? Oh my god, has Monty played that game? Beyond that, you can catch me playing other roguelikes because I can't stop myself. Gunfire Reborn, Crown Trick, Ziggurat 2, Noita, Cannibal Crossing, Ring of Pain, with our good friend, the Demented Owl. Hoot! So yeah, there's that, and then you can catch my stuff on DM's Guild. Gotta drop the skeletons, because apparently what I was going for has already been done before, but it's not like I don't have, like, 2 other, like, bits of content that just need lore, and then they'll be ready to go. It's not like I already have things in the back burner.
There's
So
no
you'll have
such
something
thing
this
as
month.
too many skellies on the dance floor. I say you make more.
Yeah, but I also don't want to, like, step on any toes. I actually like to keep a good rapport with other content creators.
That I suppose if you want to be a good person.
I mean, I'd like to be a good person. Some of the, kinda, sort of, maybe. So the Hanu or the, what do you call it? Let's see. Yeah, the Hanu will probably be up first.
Connor.
Thank you, Connor.
Connor
5
always knows
hours
what to say.
later.
Connor knows what to say
The
sometimes.
silence was awkward, so I went for it.
Yeah, so you'll get the Hanu or the Sopakin soon. So either trolls or monkey fellas.
Ooh.
Mm.
Monkey.
Hey, you know who's bananas? That Edward Bosco guy. Where can they find you, Bosco?
That is a lie. You have no proof. They can find me at Ed Bosco via on both Instagram and Twitter, and right here on twitch.tv/Edward Bosco, where you can find me talking about Connor McKinley and the amazing Orktober campaign that he ran. If you've gotten this far in the video, because I know you're watching YouTube, I'm talking to you. There are links on the side. One of them is probably a show called The Crew. You should find episode 1 and click on it. Or you should go to the video section of YouTube/Takahata101 and listen to episodes 1 through 4 of The Crew, because not only will you learn a lot about Warhammer, but if you already like Warhammer, there's a lot of cool references in there for you. If you don't like Warhammer, doesn't really matter, because there's a lot of current day references kind of mixed in with it, because Connor's a genius. And he's really good at playing NPCs. There's a lot of really cool NPCs. You should definitely check it out. It's one of Monty's best characters if you want to see Monty play something. Again, you've seen her play NPCs. You've seen her play characters before. I think this is one of her best ones. You should check it out. So, yeah, go watch The Crew. It's only 4 episodes. What else are you going to do? We're all stuck inside. Check out The Crew.
Hell yeah. Gaijin Goomba, where can they find you?
Freaking out over at twitch.tv/Gaijin Goomba over his review copy of Sakuna of Rice and Ruin. Don't sleep on this game. I'll kill you.
Can they put that on the box?
Yeah.
Listen,
forever.
the only marketing that would work with is Cyberpunk 2077. It's the only one.
Well, hey, you know what? Since that got delayed again, why don't you spend your time playing this wonderful hybrid of freaking GameCube, my brain is fading, Harvest Moon, and then a nice intermix of Odin's Sphere or another Vanillaware beat 'em up that you would so love. This game, this game has blown my balls off. I'm 8 hours in, and I can only play so much on stream. But I will be, if you've ever want to see like a live episode of like Culture Shock or anything else that I do, this is the time to do it. I have so much material to work with and talk about. I could probably make 6 videos out of it in the first 8 hours. Unfortunately, I have to limit it to 1. Please come to this. I have not been this excited about a game like this in a very, very long time. I am more excited for this game than I am about Ghost of Tsushima.
that should speak volumes about how hyped I am. Please come by. It is going to be Saturday, Sunday, Tuesday, 7 p.m. U.S. Central Time until I beat this thing, because it releases Tuesday. PC, Switch. I don't know if it's on PS4. It's freaking great. It's the farming aspect. You know what? I'll save it for then. Come watch. We're trying to wrap up. Jesus. Okay. Also, go check out the Kappa and Tanuki race over at DM's Guild. They are still available.
Support Gaijin. He's very passionate. It's fun to watch passionate people do passionate things.
So the Yasu's out. Please go.
Hey
pick it up.
guys, actually, hey guys, quick. Did you know that Mark Allen Jr. is here?
What?
Unfortunately.
What?
No,
He snuck
guys.
up on
Not
us.
only that, he recently just booked a big character. Mark, why don't you take it away here, Mark Allen Jr.? Mark Allen Jr. is here.
Yes, I am here and always referred to by my entire name. I am Mark
Mark,
Allen Jr.
exactly.
You can find me on Twitter at Mark Allen Jr. or here on Twitch at Aeon Protect Gaming. That's AEON Protect Gaming.
Hey, wait a minute. You said your full name.
That's
Mark,
my
did you say
secret.
your full
I'm
name?
always Aeon. I am I was cast in the lead role of a show called The Day I Became a God. So if you like anime and you have access to Funimation.com, please head over there and check that out. I believe it goes up for free this weekend, but the first episode is up for subscriptions already. So check it out. Also, just because Bosco thinks he's going to get away with complimenting everyone and not getting one in return, go check out Ravenloft. We're not done, as far as I understand it. I believe we have another session of Ravenloft coming this weekend, if I'm not mistaken. Unless there was a memo that went out that I did not get.
Oh, right. We do have Ravenloft on
And
Saturday.
Bosco has
Yeah.
been doing a fantastic job DMing that. So we are theoretically going to be finishing that this weekend. For those of you who are
Theoretically.
interested in seeing if we're going to die or not,
gonna
check us
die.
out on Saturday.
I have a lot of
Well-
things to get off my chest. You're all dying.
Listen. All I have to do now is just look at the chat and say, so what are you going to give us in return if we win and we all survive? So what bet do we win?
Yeah.
Don't
what do
worry.
we
You
get?
won't. You won't survive. No
What
one will
about
survive.
me?
Wow, you heard it here first, folks. Edward
Alright,
Bosco
internet,
is going to
if
kill
we-
Michael Jordan.
If one of us, if the party dies or any one of us dies, you get Kurt.
Yeah, no, please
Oh.
take him.
I am a bundle of.
He's a bundle. He a bundle, all right.
Please insert noun.
You know your friends love you when they talk
Yeah,
about you.
Citric
in the
has
third
money
person
writing on
when
this
you're in
and
the
a
room with
commission.
you. Wait, what about Citric?
Oh, I said he's got not only got money writing on who's going to die, but also commission stuff. So good
I'm
luck,
not in the
Citric.
bet. I'm not in the bet. Oh, you kid. Don't you know? I'm everywhere. I've made like 50 million other bids outside of this. You don't know.
Okay, this joke hurts me, but I'm going to say it anyway. Zito, in
Yeah.
fact, you are the kid. Because
Hey, do you hear that? That's the sound of no one laughing. Who was doing
I
their
said I
intro
was
next?
sorry.
Plus, no, fuck you, Bosco. That gets a +2.
No, it does not get a +2.
Suck it, Bosco.
Kurt, where can they find you?
Oh, me? Oh, I'm at twitch.tv/Takahata101. Wrestling, Alien Isolation, Shadow of War, fun? Question mark? Yeah, we've been having a lot of fun with that. So definitely check it out there. I'm actually gonna have a proper schedule, and I have done something. I have a VTuber model is being worked on.
Do we need to get a priest?
An old one and a new one, preferably.
At the end of
It
it,
wasn't a matter of if, but when.
no, I realize what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to make him essentially my phylactery. Just going to take all my anime and put him right there. Just shove it all and free up the brain for more stuff.
So you're making Ghost Nappa then.
Kurt confirmed for Lick.
I swear to God. I swear to God, I will haunt you over there. Anyways, guys, you can find me at twitch.tv/Takahata101. I'm just switching up my schedule. You'll see what's coming up next.
I'm excited, legit.
And oh, thank you. Connor, do you have the Streamlabs up?
I do sure have the Streamlabs up. I'm just gonna go ahead.
Refreshed another time for me, right when I was fucking.
Isn't that great? You guys,
Yeah.
you're the best
Fucking
timing.
so. Here's you know what I keep reminding myself? How much did I pay for it? I keep asking myself that, and I'm like, can't complain. I can't fucking complain because I paid nothing for it, right?
It's free.
It's free. I can't bitch. I can't
Yes,
complain.
Mark.
Doesn't mean it has to be shit.
You can
It's not,
pronounce it
it's just
lick.
how it is.
It's not just lich. It's lick. You
Gaijin,
can do
say
it
that
either
to the
way.
guy
did,
who's
in
been
fact,
running a
say
gimped
lick.
Dude, Gaijin, tell that to the guy who's been running a gimped-free version of Fire Alpaca for 5 years and then only switched over to CSP and be like, was the training weights are off? What the fuck happened?
I'm gonna thank the following people for bits real quick here. Nappa's nipple clamps. Thank you for the 2,000 bits.
Wow.
You're a special
We haven't
person.
seen this kind of Goliath penetration since Panic versus Zeus. Fucking wow. Fucking wow. Nappa's nipple
Well,
clamps.
guys, thank you for tuning in. We're going to go ahead and cut away now. Thank
Shotgun
you
Man
for-
5,000. Argent Lyell 13. Nerdy Gaming Inc. Thank you so much for the bits. Saying Fox 10. Thank you so much for the bits. Blood for the Blood Lily. Overlord Cornut with 2,500 bits. Everyone knows Space Wolves are totally loyal. We don't even have Psychers. Kobold Kappa.
Truth. Space Wolves for life, baby.
Why don't the Space Wolves, the largest and strongest of the Space Marines, not simply eat the others?
Joke's on you. I got 5G over here.
Because they're very busy doing the Emperor's work, or better yet, telling the Emperor to go fuck himself because they do shit their own way, baby.
No. You do everything the Emperor tells you. No one likes Space Wolves. Anyways, next with Trade Hunter 335 with 1,000. I would love Warham's The Crew crossover. 8 people on the call. That sounds like fucking madness.
I would literally just be quiet the entire time. I'd be under too much pressure.
Oh man.
But
thank you so much for the 1,000 bits.
Mix them all together.
For winning winner, thank you for gifting a tier 3 sub to Cap 1945 and finally Infinity Kitty gifting 10 subs to the community. Subs to people like Blue Taco,
Nice.
Morhack, Fishing Fool, and Shadow Hunter Zer. Thank you, Infinity Kitty.
Fuck.
One day we have to do a whole stream just dedicating and choosing the best name we've read off in one of these.
I like Pop-Tart Depression.
yeah,
Pop-Tart
I'm
Depression is
really-
top bill. That's
And
top 10.
that was Hot
Cinders
Pockets.
is pretty good. And Thought Pockets. with
I like Irrelevant. Irrelevant
Relevant
is solid.
very good.
Oh, that's
Also,
what
hey, I'm a ninja.
Grill of the Glock.
I have an idea of who to raid today. Can I
Who's
suggest
that?
a raid
Yeah,
card
we
here?
got.
So Kurt caught Kurt because I've watched this. Remember that Warhammer video? Like 3 men spend like $3,000 on plastic.
Oh,
pieces?
those guys, good. I heard they did the second video now, right?
They did the second video, and they're also live right now, going through their armies on stream.
Okay,
at the moment.
send them and tell them to do a wall.
Have them run orcs. Make all of your things orcs. Everything orcs. That will be
Invade their
our-
chat with a bunch of orcs, lads. Give them a taste of the crew.
Yeah.
All right.
Also, do we have an episode title?
Hurrah! Here we go.
The raid
What do we
message
call
is.
this? What do we call?
I saw one.
Let's raid one step at a time, guys. Jesus.
Okay.
All right, get out of here, everybody. Go. Did it work?
Get out of here!
It didn't work. Did it work?
Nope.
I'm not seeing it.
It didn't work.
No, didn't
Why
work.
didn't it
Do it better,
work?
Monty.
It didn't
I'm
work.
try-
It did not work.
Come on, Monty. You can do it. I believe in you.
Come on.
There it is.
Ah.
I did it. It takes
Hey.
one try.
Opa.
Remember to wah.
Whoa.